Welcome back to another session for Reaching Darkness. We're still here. Thank you guys for still being here. And thank you, Brent, for being newly here. Last time, we did a funny little campaign swap thingy, but this time we're going to do a whole session, just this one. We have no shenanigans this time.
I don't believe you.
Maybe.
It's gonna turn, and Danielle's gonna start her campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what's
That would be amazing.
Okay.
That would be fucking amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah,
time
I'd
somebody
be
starts
impressed.
a campaign, we're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I have them.
We need to have everybody do a one-shot at some point. You
Mm.
guys should do that shit.
Yeah, dude, I want a
Anyway.
Kyle one shot, a Daniel one shot. Sorry, go.
Yeah. It's okay. But we pick up with the Sentinels of Light, Yurith and friends. And, well, we pick up in the afternoon of the party's 5th day in Jolt. On this peninsula, you have a mission to find a guide and potential allies for your campaign against the Yuan-Ti. This has been proven arduous, however, since you've fought more than a dozen battles over the last few days, along with overcoming natural hazards, the ominous death fog, etc., etc. Maybe some flying monkeys here and there, maybe some blue monkeys here and there, but along the way you've made new companions, you've lost old ones, been subjected to various deadly diseases, and had acne problems. Last time, our party, after deciding to not abduct a small stegosaurus, decided to see if they could find traces of the paladins who had been hunting these dinosaurs in the area, as well as killing and marking their own as deserters, something that the party had collectively figured out after finding a bunch of dead paladins that had been murdered relatively recently. In this effort, Team Sneak, Yurith, Evelyn, and Bruno branched off in 3 different directions. Yurith finding not much other than roaming dinosaurs, headed roughly in the direction that they were going. Evelyn finding a tiny little ring of mushrooms, and then subsequently finding a tiny sentient mushroom that had stolen her dagger of venom. And Bruno. He had encountered a wandering group of undead, slowly lumbering in the rough direction towards the party. Making a safe distance away from this threat, and then subsequently dashing back towards his companions, Bruno hastily made his way back and was able to warn them of the incoming walkers. My music keeps stopping, and I'm annoyed. Why? But Bruno, making it back in time very promptly, gave the party time to prepare an ambush. Using Drexit as bait, the party made swift work of the 2 undead groups that had come to attack them. Now, regrouping amongst the corpses, the heavy rain, ever present, the party, now discusses their plans for travel in the future. Musing how convenient it would be for Oromar to still be amongst them, to teleport them back to safety and comfort. That is when Ton revealed that he too has an ability to transport them via plants. This bringing at once a collective sense of relief and frustration. For had they known about this sooner, they concluded that it would have been put to use much sooner. However, overcoming this momentary sense of frustration, they now have teleported back to the outskirts of Port Nyanzaru, seeing it off in the distance amongst the heavy rain. And that's where we pick up. You guys are just walking, traveling. You were at the small camp that you had made 3 days prior. Those being the largest trees in close vicinity that Ton knew that he had come in contact with. And yeah.
Whoa. I'm getting wet. So, I'm going to go to Nanny Mama's. You guys can come with. We'll go wherever. Ton, if we could get a list of spells from you that you can do, that's maybe good.
You're muted, Brent. Brent, you're muted. Brent, you're muted.
Ton, what was that, Ton? I can't hear you past the rain. I still can't hear you past the rain.
Your mic down?
Ton is having a coughing fit.
I don't see his
Yeah,
mic
he's
down.
having a coughing fit. Yes. I'm trying to figure out my music too. What the hell?
Okay. Well, are you guys coming to Nanny Mama's or are you going somewhere else?
I mean, I
Can I
haven't
get a
heard
bath
of it all.
there?
The bathhouse.
Yeah, I want a
We can
bath.
go to the Temple of Soon, whatever. Who it was?
I just want a bath.
Right. Wait, did those people think we were hot enough to get in there? I don't remember.
Probably not.
Damn it. Was there any
You
other
do-
bathhouses? I don't remember.
You do recall that there was one more
Wait, I remember.
that after you guys had fought the undead that had breached into the old city, the night before you left, one of the merchant princes recommended you a bathhouse.
Right, that one, remember? Merchant Prince. He was like, go there, and we...
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I'm going to go there first, then Nanny Mama's.
Yeah, I'll go there first, too.
Alright.
Okay, that one was in the merchant ward, and I believe the name was Zindar. There is this golden, like, dragonborn dude who had a pair of wings on his back that also brought you there. At the request, I believe it was of... Oh gosh. I forget. I think it was Ikene Offa was the merchant prince name that he gave. But anyways, that's not super important. You guys know that that is the name of the... Or that is the place where you have been before, and the people know you there. So you guys start heading in that direction a little bit northwest towards the merchant ward. Which is the...
Have I recovered from my coughing fit?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
Are you alright?
Yeah, that was a doozy.
Are you
Must have been-
sick?
I
Are you
must have
going
got a branch stuck in my throat.
Are you sick and becoming an undead?
You do that, those things with
maybe.
spores, every once in a while. I see the spores and I'm like,
Yeah, are you
are you
dying?
breathing those in? Is that good?
No, those are probiotic. Don't worry
I
about
feel
it.
like that's a quick route to like lung disorders.
Can you just put probiotics in your
Well-
lungs? Is that how that
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think that
No, it's definitely how it works.
Alright. Alright. Well,
What is a biotic, by the way?
yeah, what is that?
Oh, please. Like, I could explain that to you in even 4 days.
Do we really need him?
Well, technically
Yeah.
now we really do. Yeah.
We really
do. We actually really
He's
do.
like the second most important in the group now.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Wait.
He kinda is.
You rank who's more important?
Well, everybody does it.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it, but we
We just
do
don't think
it.
about who's number one. Me.
Are you? Oh well,
I
Bruno.
mean, in case of
We
this
all have our
mission,
own rankings. We all have our own.
in case of this
rankings.
mission, I would say that it's Eurus,
I am.
Okay.
and
So
I would
Lisa,
say that
decide.
I would say that Ton has moved up to second only because of his teleportation abilities.
Wow.
I'll take it when I get it.
He went from the very bottom to like second. It's a pretty impressive rise.
He did.
Rogue, especially from you saying that.
It's just being practical. I don't like the guy still.
Just wait until you see the other spells I've been holding out on you.
Probably. That's why we need that list.
I am
Oh,
going
we
to
need that
throttle you, Ton.
Well, I mean, he probably has. He probably has a lot of spells. So,
I've got a few.
Oh, Ton.
anyways, I haven't washed my junk for like a week. I'm gonna go do that.
We've only been out for like 5 days.
Sorry. What? 5 days? Well, maybe I
It
didn't
feels
do
like
it
a
the 2
week.
days prior. Anyways, let's go. Let's go.
We went to the bathhouse like the day before.
Hey, you know
I
that
don't
a
have
really
a good
good.
memory.
You know a really good thing about this too is if the city gets attacked, they can call us back if they need to.
After the bath. How about that?
No, like what I mean is like even when we're out in the field, if the city gets attacked.
No,
Yeah,
think
because
York
I
is
want to be
correct.
out in the jungle and then fighting dinosaurs and undead things, and then suddenly called back to the city to fight their dumb battles.
Heavy. I don't know what
He's
this is,
tired. No,
but I'm
she's
going to need
so
it to
tired.
stop.
So tired.
You are back at the city and you get the bath and you get the bed. I'm tired of it. Stop it.
Your dad's scolding you.
I don't have a dad.
Well,
Everyone has a dad.
You want to
I don't
marry the
have a
emperor?
dad.
You want to
That's what
marry
you
the emperor?
are.
This isn't going to work.
I don't want to marry
Bullshit.
the emperor.
You don't want to be the most powerful person in Octavia?
Do you want me to be the most powerful
I
person
sure
in
do.
Octavia?
I sure do. I want friends in high places.
isn't it how
That
it works,
actually
then,
would be
like,
helpful, yeah.
He called you a friend. That's. Yeah, he just called you a friend. He wants friends in high places.
I
That's
don't know. Why is this a surprise? I've always been
This
Heavy's
is-
friend.
No.
You guys
Tom,
are like really close to the Ever King too. So
There's
that's
that
true.
too, yeah. See, but then we'd be close to 2 people. That's the more the
He's
merrier.
pretty cool. He's pretty
He
cool.
sure is.
You know what? This is just going to end up with us doing some insanely, like we're befriending all of these powerful people in high up places. We're just going to have to deal with even more annoying quests in the future. So I think we
Thank
should
you,
really
Bruno.
just stop. I'm with Evie now.
You know you could just stop, right? The 2 of you could just go home and that'd be done.
Please don't.
Mm.
Rogar, shut up.
We
Please.
could. No, actually, can I go home?
I am certain, Yurith, that
How do
2
I go
random
home?
other adventurers would come wandering into our lives. It just
I
seems
just-
to be what happens.
Popped in my mind. Con, can you get me home if I needed to?
Well, where's home for you?
Bleh. I say
Morbinder.
it. Lower Normander.
I never heard of that place.
make a history check.
All right.
I love
No.
that you have history
No,
check to find your
Tom.
own home.
No, Ton.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And Sir Rogar is like
16.
he's friends with the High Paladin of the Wyvern Knights too.
But you know who's actually, now I'm thinking about powerful people that he knows. The most powerful person that Rogar knows is actually a guy named Yurith. And I've heard he's really powerful. Like, really
Yurith?
powerful.
What
yeah.
did you get, Tom?
Yurith, you got to start
16.
stop pumping your own ego up.
Why not?
You got to stop.
Why not? I think it's pretty good.
You actually do know where that is. You've not been there, but you've been close.
You know what? I could get you pretty close, but you're gonna have
I mean,
a
that's-
bit of a hump to get over.
If it's on the same continent, I'm happy, because if we didn't have Ormar, I don't know how I'm getting home.
You know that it's southeast of the capital of Octavia. Where have you been?
Did
Actually,
Ormar
that's
have
true.
my
We don't-
toy? 'Cause I
Mhm.
remember I gave him my toy so we could teleport back to my home. He has my toy.
Right.
That's kind of sad.
But
Does that mean he can, like, if he goes evil, he could just go to my home?
your sister's
Oh,
there.
God.
She'd kick his ass, wouldn't she?
Oh, yeah, but that means if he, yes, but that he's not going to go by himself. He's got Yanti with him.
That's true.
And she
Well,
can only take on one person, probably.
Let's
You're
kill Yanti.
I'd actually really like Ton to meet Bruno's sister. I think that would be entertaining.
I don't want the competition.
I don't think that would happen. Like, I think
It would be very fun.
Ton, no offense, you're the one that she bullied
You know,
in school.
that's okay. I don't like meeting new people anyway. They generally don't match up to
He's actually a
expectations.
very nice
So,
lady,
what's the
okay?
point?
What's the point?
Whoa.
That's real.
All right. Well, I'm going to that bathhouse.
Let's go.
Ton.
Lead the way.
List of spells. Junk. Time to get cleaned. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, I'm going to list them out right now. Do you want alphabetical or by in terms of power?
Could you just write them down so we don't have to hear you say every single one?
No, I'll dictate it.
And
You write it
like,
down.
and only like
No,
one
all right,
of us
here we
needs
go.
to know
Here we-
because
No.
starting
none
right
of us
now.
would understand.
Nope. I'm walking away. Nope.
I don't want.
I don't want to listen to this. Nope.
Can you just write it down?
Yeah, I'll
he's-
write it down.
Okay.
Thank
I was gonna say, do you actually do that? You can just roll. We can just wave the hand and say you did it.
Well, technically, I have a journal, right? That's what we established last session.
On the way to the city, I spent 2 hours telling everybody.
Okay. We'll say you do that. I guess. Are you doing that? You're doing that. You're just
Do it.
writing it all down.
Yeah,
I'm saying
Rogar will be really pissed about it, which means I am going to do it.
Okay. And it's just like, okay.
Right.
And this continues on. For those of you who don't care, it's slightly hard to ignore, but you kind of just walk a little bit further away. You let the sound of the rain just kind of dull your sense of hearing for a second. You're just like right next to him, and you're just like asking him questions, etc., etc.
I was going to say, Ton has like access to every druid spell, like 7th level and
So
lower or
what
something, right?
we'll say, yeah, like for the 8th level and lower.
8th level and lower. Even worse.
Jesus.
So we'll just fuck it. Yeah, we'll just say you can just do that. Just don't. You probably already know the 9th level spells. Just don't look at those. Just
Sure.
You can just
Wait, so you could just turn somebody's brain into mush? That's so cool.
Yeah, I can.
That's awesome. It's
Please.
what did you say it was? Feeble mind or something?
Feeble mind, that's right.
That sounds really.
I don't use
insane.
it often, but it is pretty fun.
All right, controlling weather. We need to remember that one. Sometimes,
Yeah.
fuck rain. That would be nice. What else could you say?
Can drop a huge mirage everywhere,
Oh,
and honestly, pretty effective.
all right. Animal shapes. If we ever have to defend the city,
I
turning all the guards into something fucking crazy like
Yeah,
scorpion or whatever, that would be cool as fuck.
yeah. I can go to even to different planes if we need to.
Yeah,
Rogar just touches both of you on the shoulder.
that's true. What?
I love the idea. Sorry, this is out of character. Of
Oh,
like,
never
it took
mind.
us the entire walk to the bathhouse for him to get through a spell list, and this is now Yurith and him just nerding out in the bathhouse.
Yeah.
No, well, it actually takes about that long to get near the city because you guys have to have a little bit of a hike towards the city.
Mm.
And
Oh.
as you guys, okay,
Keep
keep going. No, you can.
Oh, sorry. A dragon transformation. What do you say that does again? So you have blind sight. You can see.
I have to check
Draconic
my notes
transfer-
on that one.
All right. Well, I think that's what you said. And if that's the case, when I pop my smoke bottle, you can see in it, which would be really nice for spells. So
Oh, that's a nice synergy.
it's a nice synergy.
Yeah, that's right.
Is he
You're
going to
right.
be able to use that type of spell and get us home though?
No, well,
Well,
it takes you have to concentrate on it. So
yeah, and it's a pretty high level spell.
but it's good to think about because I don't know. It's nice.
Yeah,
And it really like digs in. It really drives home the fact that when you've left parted ways back on Celestis, whenever magic would come up, yours would be like, and now he's just going at it with all this jargon with the other nerdy asshole guy that has now joined your party, and now there's two of them, and now they're just going at it, just talking about lots of things that you have no idea what the hell they're saying. But as you start to find this a wee bit annoying, Evelyn and Bruno, we'll just say you guys like they've kind of slowed down walking. The rest of you are ahead, or just wherever you decide to be in the party. But Evelyn and Bruno, you would notice actually as you are maybe 20-30 minutes away from the city. You're walking from. Yeah, actually, you would be walking from the southwest, I believe, or which orientation is it? It doesn't super matter. Yeah, it's southwest towards the city, and you notice that a little bit towards the more center-ish part of the city, like you're going straight, and a little bit to your like 1 o'clock. you see these large plumes of smoke, white smoke.
I would
And they
assume
seem to be dotted
that's not
throughout.
good. Is it like so? The smoke is. I don't know. Never mind. Whatever. Keep going.
No, that's it.
Oh, okay. Hey, nerds!
What?
The smoke over there, if you wanna. I don't know.
Oh.
Well, is that
Better
like
on it.
normal smoke? Like it's like,
Yeah,
is it like there's like industry over there?
I don't know. I'm not from here.
What does white smoke mean
Nerds.
again? Black smoke is something, and white smoke is something else. I'm gonna think about
Like, is the city under attack? Is this the problem?
make a
Can I make
nature
a-
check
can I make a
or a
Google
history
check?
check.
that. Can I make a Google
Nature
check?
history check. Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Make a nature or history check, or just straight up intelligence check.
Who's making this?
Any of you, if you want.
Yeah, I'll do a nature.
Yeah.
Okay, my nature's +3. I don't know. Is it one or
15
all?
for me.
15.
Yeah, I got a 14.
Yeah.
So
Okay. 14.
Hmm.
No, 14, 15. I would say, and 13 even. You would know more or less that black smoke usually the bad one. Black smoke usually means that there's shit burning that's usually not supposed to be burning. Or like a more dirty form of burning, if that makes sense. White smoke, a lot of the times it can be associated with bad things happening. But lots of the time it can be used for ceremonies and for controlled fires, like billows of smoke out of a forge. Lots of the time it is white smoke. So it can mean industry as well. However, Urith, you know that no such industry exists in Port Nanzaro.
wait a second. So I have no idea what that is actually. Like there shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's definitely not normal.
We need
It's
to
the
go
first
over
time you've seen
there.
I don't know. It's not like. Let me listen. Wait, can I just fly up and look? Can I just do it? I'm just gonna do that.
It's hard to see
It would be.
because of the rain.
I mean,
At this
if it's
distance.
any chance of it being bad, it's kind of near the city, so.
Can we not
Sure,
send a
fine, let's
message?
just-
Can we not send a message to somebody in the city?
Just wait 1 second. Just bat. Go. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you just keep going, or do you stay, or?
No, I just stay because after it leaves my vision, I have to basically. Well, actually,
stay.
we could just keep walking to the bathhouse. Because I'm gonna grab somebody's arm. Who?
Mine as well.
All right.
I just pick Urith up and throw him over my shoulder and start walking.
All right. Jesus, this is a bit weird.
It's a little bit pointy.
I feel like a kid again.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's
Mom,
it's
Dad, no, don't
terrifying with
Oh.
the
Didn't you kill them?
I guess so. Mom, Dad, I'm killing you.
Watch out, Roger, it's gonna kill you.
Well, that made that sad, didn't it?
You didn't hear any of that.
Anyway, it's time to.
It's just you disturbed slightly, but not surprised with the ease with which that Rogar puts you, just manhandles you over
Yep.
his shoulder. You, after maybe 5-ish minutes, the bat just goes towards the sources of the smoke. It doesn't take very long until you see the plumes of smoke. They're almost. There are many dozens of plumes of smoke. Now that you see it, it all coalesces into one thing as
They're
you're
boats.
farther away. But as you get closer and closer, you actually find out that they are not in the. They're not in the old city. That's kind of more towards the direction you're heading. It's not in Port Tiriki, I think is what it's called, but it is actually in the center of the city, a place that you kind of know fairly well. It is in Malar's throat. And this is the kind of a small gauntlet that runs from the center of the city out towards the jungle. And it is more or less well, you as from far away, you start to see from above all these tiny plumes of smoke, and you see there's many of them on different buildings, and on the large temple that you know is in Malar's throat, you see this large plume of smoke rising up. And you see also many large bonfires down in the, what would you call it, like in the alleyways and the on the ground, going from the temple all the way out.
Okay.
You see the 3 large bridges that that go across the ravine. And you also see that Malar's throat itself seems to be flooded. You've heard about it before, now that you think about it. Ton, if you're relaying this information, right, Ton, also you would know that Malar's throat, every time there's torrential rain or very heavy rain, it floods.
Mhm.
And it can almost be like a tiny river within the port. But as you get closer, you actually see the rain actually kind of lightens up a little bit. You start to see all of these people. Dozens, hundreds of people. It's hard to not notice these groupings of people. And they seem to be dancing. As you get closer, you start to hear music. As your bat flies overhead, you see that there seems to be some kind of ritual taking place. It's hard to
Like
get many details.
Like a rain go the fuck away ritual?
It's hard to tell. Make a religion check.
Okay. Hardy 5.
Hardy 5, no.
Okay. Well, so it's just they're all coming from a bunch of bonfires, basically, in the center and the temple. Kind of. Well, it's a bunch of bonfires, a bunch of people dancing. So part of the city's flooded. No zombies, nothing attacking really. People just dancing and doing some stuff. The rain
Haven't
seemed.
put yours
Wait,
down yet.
did the rain seem less in just in that area?
As you go back to where you are, it's a yeah, it feels that way.
All right, and actually, now that I think about it, the rain was less there. So I think they're doing something to make the rain not as floody city-y. So let's go take a bath.
Yeah, good idea.
I still haven't put yours down for the walls.
Well,
That's
all right.
lucky.
So
He doesn't have to walk.
yeah, whatever. Are people looking at me funny?
You're not in the city yet.
Oh, okay. When I get to the city, I'm
I'm looking at
gonna
you
get down.
funny.
But for now, carry me.
The earth and his noble steed head into the city.
Yes. I feel like a baby again. It's nice. Rogo, you're warm.
I don't believe that.
It's pretty warm.
The armor is warm?
He's
Well,
wet.
I could feel the residual heat coming from you. You're like,
Aren't like reptile. I know that you're not a reptile, but aren't they like cold-blooded?
I
I
don't
don't
think
know how
you're
that works.
cold-blooded, are you?
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah.
Only
think a little bit,
emotionally.
Yeah.
Is there a mud puddle near me?
Yes.
Oh.
That's not nice.
You're going to have a bath anyways.
Press to digitize. Press to digitize. Press to digitize.
Okay, one sec. You're
God,
cleaning
it's just
yourself. I have a quick
eating.
question. You just told us you didn't clean your junk for a week.
Well, I did
But
with a
you
little
have
bit of
that.
magic, but like, there's no soap. I want it to smell like flowers.
You
No
smell
substitute
your-
for a proper bath.
You all smell like stinky citrus
You're right.
Because of the bug
Interesting.
stuff.
because of the bug stuff. It's like still strong enough that you can sense the presence of it on you, but you still feel and smell dirty. So
Good.
Teleport my bat back. Buddy, can you see if there's a really big tree in the city somewhere? Just for future.
goes off. You guys continue to walk. You get closer to the city. The plumes of smoke that were coming from the temples and the various bonfires, they get closer and closer. You can see, they can make them out a little bit more clearly. Evelyn and Bruno, you kind of can make out this almost the faintest hint of the music that's being played. It's staggering how loud it must be for you guys to hear it all the way over.
It's a loud piano.
It is.
Very funny. But eventually you make it to the old city. And as you get to the old city itself, you actually see there are actually a couple of fires being lit outside the old city as well. When you were last here, this was the site of the undead outbreak as well. That's the wrong song. The undead outbreak. And you see there are people here and there throughout the old city. Some of them are still helping with repairs and reconstruction of certain buildings and venues that had been destroyed. You guys kind of see off in the distance that little guide house that you guys had blown up half of to fit a triceratops in.
Mm.
And you see there are people throughout, not all dressed in white, and they're making what seems to be offerings near these bonfires. You guys pass.
What?
Okay. This is the throw your bat at everything and ask no questions.
Yes, it is.
As you get closer, I mean, it's not that out of the way. Even if you don't use your bat, you can kind of just see that they're making offerings to some kind of idols, totems.
And what are the offerings? Just some.
Oh yeah, food, flowers.
Okay, sounds good. And what do the idols look like?
You see, in one bonfire, you see there seems to be this almost like it looks like this kind of androgynous, like stone figure, robed stone figure, holding a large, what seems to be like coin in the center of their chest.
Okay.
You keep going, and you see there is what seems to be a Chilton man with a large headdress holding a club in the air. For some, you see there's a large, what do you call it? Again, a large disc with some engravings put into it, etc., etc. Go ahead and make a religion check.
Yes. Big money. 18. Right now.
18. Easy enough, and you've been here long enough. You know, some of these, the last two, are offerings up towards Upta, the patron deity of the peninsula of Chult. You know that the first one that I described, the one at the club, is of his figure, you know? And the second one is a dish with many lines engraved into it, representing a maze. And him being the kind of patron of the maze of life. And once you are born, you start your journey through the maze, and then once you find your ultimate end, that's when you have reached the end of it. And Uptao is there to guide you through it.
Some Westworld shit.
Mhm.
Yes. Actually, that's from a Native American lore originally.
And you can see that it seems that if you figure that if you were to look very closely at one of these plates, like all of the paths and lines within it are not overlapping with any of the offerings. They're all placed in the center where the end of the maze is. And
Gotcha.
you figure that these are offerings to the dead.
To the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh shit, the whole city's evil.
There could be respecting the dead.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
No way. They're fighting zombies, I hope they're not.
Yeah,
Or
those dead,
zombies,
yes.
Yeah. And
Offerings.
you can figure that what you saw earlier as well is just a very large portion of the port paying respects to the dead in their own way.
Okay. It's a national funeral holiday.
Mm-hmm. The
Okay.
other one is of Timora, and she is the Lady of Luck, who you've heard has been invited over to the Chultan Peninsula by Ubtao to be, well, a beacon of good fortune for his residents, for his citizen. And how do you think of it? The temple where you saw the big plume of smoke coming from is the temple of Timora.
Okay. Oh, sorry, a god that's been imported recently?
Make another religion check.
15?
15.
Yeah.
You know that she's not originally from here, but
Okay.
you don't know how recently.
Okay.
But they've-
Imported recently or maybe a while ago.
Oh, it's like a while ago, but like you don't know how far back that goes. Like
Okay.
it's not in recent people. You know, it's not a recent thing. There's a very old temple dedicated to her in the throat.
Okay. Relay all that information.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Lady of Luck was originally from here, but she's here now. So, anyways, they're doing worshipy stuff
Oh, cool.
for the dead. Yeah.
Mm, mm,
And look,
okay.
what?
No, that sounds good. It's
Oh.
not. It's not like the dead that we've been dealing with. We're talking
no,
dead, not
no.
undead.
Right. Worship.
Right.
Yeah, paying respects, essentially. Funeral stuff.
Perfect.
Yes. So, wait, go find a tree again. Sorry. Anyways, maybe there's a big tree in here. That way, next time we don't have to walk this little path. That'll be nice.
I mean, once we get to like anywhere, like the bathhouse, even we can ask people, "Hey,
True.
big trees in the
Where's
fucking
the
city?
big tree? Yeah.
Where's the
Maybe
biggest
like
tree you
over
know?"
here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be pretty big to let Aldrarna get through. But.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna.
Okay, question. Would you be able to polymorph Eldrani to go through a smaller tree?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Could do such a thing.
Pretty clever.
Or enlarge reduce would work as well.
Or that, no.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We walk to the bath.
Okay. You get to the bathhouse. Eventually, you walk through the city. You get inside the city proper. The
Off. Sorry.
even within the rain, like the smell of rich, luxurious incense wafts through the city as you go through. It is also intermingled with the smell of ichor and wet rain, the smell that exudes from yourselves, of course, but it does help kind of kick home that you are once again within civilization. It doesn't take any more than maybe 20-30 minutes walking and kind of just remembering where you were from. You go deep into the merchant ward and you find the bathhouse once again.
Hallelujah.
The door's you guys go through the door?
Yes, I kick him down, and no, I don't actually do that. That's rude.
Stick him up. We're robbing the place.
I need a bath. I'm gonna get what I want.
Okay. You go into the bathhouse, you see they're standing there just kind of writing a couple things down. Spectacles at the edge of the nose. This kind of middle-aged Cholton man, he's like, "Oh! Yes, how can I help you? Oh! The heroes, you are back. You need...
We need to be
Bath.
de-stinkified, please.
Alright, are you alright taking turns?
Thank goodness, yes.
Can we just...
I am fully willing to just share the bathhouse.
No.
Yeah, let's
Yes.
just... Can we just segregate by genders and just go? That's going to take a long time. I want to spend some time in there, really.
We only have the private baths working right now, and we can fit... Well, if you want, you can... Maybe 3 of you fit in there.
We'd
So
be
one
like,
of you
how
will have
close?
to wait.
That's not-
And then the girl, yes, we can... Yes, we have exactly 2 rooms open.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
What-
sorry, the most of the...
What's wrong with your big tub? Your big
it's fine. There's just no one to serve you within them. So they are all cold.
But come on, can you heat it up with anything, Matt, please?
It's because of the... You see, he's also dressed in from head to toe in white. And as you've come over here, you saw everybody's dressed in white. Many of my staff, they are attending the ceremonies in the
Alright.
throat.
Yeah, what if we could heat up the water for what if we could heat it up? Then can we go in?
We don't really need an attendant.
We don't need attendants. We just need soap and hot water, please. Please.
You can smell us, right? Like you
It's not good. It's not.
you notice the odor, or
Just let us heat it up. We're the heroes. We're the heroes.
How are
aren't
you
we?
going? You're going to go into the back and heat it?
Well, look at this. It's a fire sword.
Don't put that near my...
Sorry.
Eh?
I turned it off. But I'm just saying, like, I could just put it in the water and it would be like... It'll
If
heat
you
up.
want to just put it in the... You can have one of the rooms, you can try that, put it in the water, sure. Don't go into the facilities, please.
No, I can't get in the big tub.
The back. Don't go into the part where we heat up the water. Just you can go into the room if you want. And try
Are
to
you
heat it
hiding
yourself
Alright,
directly.
Sure.
No, I
Alright.
just don't want you to destroy my things. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's fine. I won't. I just put it... Just the water. I'll just... Right.
yeah.
So you can 3 rooms, 1 heated facility for the girl, 1 for 3 of you, and 1 for you. As he
Sure.
points to the earth.
Sounds great.
Excellent, even.
All right.
You
Where's
boys
Dreg
are
sit? Is
such
Dreg
high
just standing
maintenance.
there?
I was fully fine for sharing.
Well,
What
I'm
did you
gonna heat
ask?
up. Oh, heat up a. I'm heating up one. So
Is Drexit just gonna stand there?
drags it outside, and
All
he's
right.
just, yeah, he hasn't entered the room.
Hey, Drexit.
This guy needs to grow some balls.
Drexit, when you do your breath thingy, what comes out of your mouth?
It's acid zero. I don't. You've seen.
Oh,
the
don't.
book.
Never mind.
Yeah, you don't want that in the bath.
Probably not.
Shouldn't he come for a bath?
I can help you heat the bath because I can do my flame thing too.
Yeah, you
So
got.
heat it up twice as fast.
Yeah, sure.
Get in here. You're also
And
getting
you
a
go.
bath.
He's like,
Do I get an attendant?
yes, you get an attendant all to yourself.
And does she come get me? Am I
Yes.
out of there? I'm like, bye, boys.
Yeah.
Have fun
so,
with heating up your
a
own
very-
bath.
a very, very pretty lady. The same lady that you were with the last time.
Sweet.
Bye, Evelyn.
So she's like, hello, little Evie. And then just, you know,
Hello.
brings you by.
What kind of fruit you got today?
There's fruit.
We have.
There's fruit. Do you need an attendant for the fruit? I heard her say fruit,
We're
but
gone.
she's walking away now.
An accident ripened children tomatoes and mangoes and etc. 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 And then you get this whole list. And then she brings you the list, blah 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 blah. And yes, there's this large surly man who comes and attends to all of you. He's like, what do you need?
Soap,
So
hot water.
And the fruit. I want the platter.
I don't know. I can feel.
all available for you guys inside.
Cool.
Would you like any drinks? Any food?
Ale. Maybe
Lots
Yeah.
of beer.
Beer?
Don't you have like an endless thing of beer? Or
Are
is
there any wines that you would recommend?
Yes.
I'll have that.
That's good to know.
And we'll just say, to speed things up a little bit, you guys get whatever. So, with food and drink, along with the baths, he's giving you a discount for the inconvenience for the men, full price for the girl. And it comes down to around, 25 gold.
Okay.
For the lot of you. So,
I got it. Don't worry.
Thank you, because I am dead broke.
I'm not dead broke. I got it.
Did we decide on a meeting place, or are we just all meeting?
there's like a
And-
lobby.
I mean, technically, we did mention mama or nanny mamas,
Hmm.
so you could
Okay,
go
so
ahead of us if you want.
Evie's gonna finish first, not knowing that Eurith was gonna pay for it, and skedaddle to Mama's house.
Do you pay?
No.
Oh.
I say the boys will get it. The boys said
Okay.
they're getting it.
Yeah,
and
he's just like, okay. Sure.
and I'm out of there.
Okay. Is there anything specific you want to do?
Nope.
Okay. You just get there
What'd you
first.
steal? Okay.
Not much to steal in a bathhouse. Maybe some bug spray.
I mean, last
Good
time
thing
you stole
you're-
things.
It's a good thing you're this paying, because I think my money might have been with Bob.
That's awkward.
That or I
Yeah.
spent it all with getting Eurith stuff and me stuff, but I think Bob might have
I
had
feel
it.
like you would have had way more than that. That's unfortunate.
I thought that might be true because I thought you always carried yours.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had been. But I have no note anywhere of it being anywhere else,
Of
and
where it is, I could check.
it would make the
I
most sense
guess,
that Bob
just
has
to make
it.
sure. Yeah.
There
You'll
was a-
remember. I'll just
we,
check later.
we put it in a. Oh, some of us put it in a bank. Did you ever take it out? Of
I don't
on a
think
different
you-
continent?
I don't think I put it in the bank.
No, that was just a rumor.
Okay. Anywho.
No, you're did it too.
I mean, I have money, don't it? So it's not much, but I did bring all my gems on me because they're lightless. They're weightless.
Magic.
That makes
gem.
sense.
Magic gems.
Okay, you finish up your baths. How are you guys gonna heat up a bath?
I'm gonna use. I'm using
How
my
big is it?
fire sword.
It's
And
like
produce flame.
it's like a just let's just say like twice the jacuzzi if that makes sense. It's like
So this is the third bath, right? There was a second one that
Yeah,
was
there's-
fine. I'm going
Yeah.
to that one. Enjoy,
Like-
fellas.
well just You just don't say anything. You just sense Evelyn just leave, and then you just go into her bath.
Oh,
That's what it would be.
Hey,
right. Gotcha.
Ton.
Okay.
Heat metal?
Yeah?
You know that one? Heat metal?
And I don't know it today.
You don't know it today?
No.
Did you know it yesterday?
I mean, no.
I'm already sitting in the lukewarm water, being
But
a dragonborn from the north, and just going, I think it's fine. I think it's perfect.
It's not even close to fine.
Yeah, it definitely could be warmer.
Alright, Ton, you said you could heat up some water. Do it, please.
I cast firewall. Just kidding.
Right.
I cast produce flame.
Yeah.
It's the whole bathhouse down.
Do you got flaming
We wanted a
spear?
steam room, right?
You said something about a flaming spear. You got that one today?
No.
Alright. Pickles.
Yeah. No, I do have that one. I do have the pickle one.
You have... That's not one.
100 pickles. It's a
No.
it's a first
No.
level spell. No.
Mm-mm. No.
Okay. My mistake.
Yep, it is yours. Mistake. Yes.
Guess that's homebrew.
Yes. I look at the water. I go, green flame blade. Ah! Did it get hotter?
No.
No, it didn't get hot.
Okay. Well, I'll have to wait for my sword to do it. Might take a bit.
You sit.
I'm
With this.
legitimately just chilling it. I think it's fine.
You're actually in the one that's hot.
I am?
Yeah, you are in the one that's hot. So
Oh.
here's what happened. There's two hot rooms. Evelyn was in one of them. Rogar and I assume Bruno is in the other one. And then so there's a third one that's cold with it's not cold, it's actually just lukewarm because of the temperature, the ambient temperature, but with Yurith and Ton in it. And with two of them are sitting in it. And just naked and trying to heat it up, I assume.
Yeah.
I take Drexik with me because
Okay.
he just won't go take a bath. I'm like, this motherfucker needs to smell good if he's going to be with us.
Yeah,
True.
Drexit. And then Drexit is with... After Evelyn leaves, too, there's a third one. Or that one's empty now, so one of you could go into that one. But for however long an hour you take, Evelyn, to bathe, like, Yurith and Ton just they're just the two dads, like, looking over the broken radiator, just, like, trying to see what they can do.
Oh my lord.
Anyways.
Refusing to call a repairman.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this baby needs a new carburetor.
We're gonna just... Unless there's anything you guys want to talk about as you guys are in the baths.
I tell Drexit that he needs to grow a spine. And when talking to the rest of us, and like, you gotta like talk up, buddy. You're just gonna stand out there and not get a bath.
I
There's
was
certain
just
lines you
gonna...
need to pass.
Well, Mama Nani said that I could use it. I just didn't want to make you guys pay or anything.
See? This is brother bonding moment right here. You need to be able to take that up.
But I'm not... Wait, does that mean... Like, if I see your guys's... Like, does that mean I'm part of the crew now?
No, because that means there'd be a lot of people part of the crew out there. I think. I don't.
Well, you
remember how
guys
much
said that
you're
I had to
paying
show...
for
Including your mom! Sorry.
You're just in the adjacent rooms.
Just hear it
It's
from
fine.
the other room over.
Yeah.
I like the image of Yurith and Todd just like thinking, but what if we had produced flame? Your mom! Like,
I like the idea that Yurith is just sitting there with his bat spying on them for some reason.
no, there's...
Just for that moment.
Well,
Green
Ton,
flame blade. Bat. Green flame blade. Bat.
I hope they're both growers. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Alright, but, like, so, am I part of Bruno and Friends now?
I mean, that's not a group, but sure.
Well, are we friends now?
I mean, I yelled at you earlier.
Right, but
Sure. If you, okay. Hi, I'm Bruno. Nice to. Yes.
It's okay. I was part of the army in Tehebit too. I'm used to the yelling.
Yeah, and there's gonna be plenty more, I assume. But I'm
Yeah,
not
I mean-
one to yell. But I do appreciate. I do think you should try and be close to enemies because there are 3 of us that really benefit from that. But
Okay.
I get that you should probably think about your own life.
Right. Well, I was just following the Rogar's protocol where I just retreat back to him after I kill enemies.
Which is a good idea. But there was
Okay.
only 1 enemy left, I think. But whatever. You do you. You need to just work on your own. Be
Okay.
your own person.
Oh,
Good pep talk.
I don't know. Whatever.
I
I'm
kind
19,
of
whatever.
I kind of like dedicated my life to serve
Rogar.
under Rogar.
Yeah.
So like
You should punch him next time you see him.
I
think that way you'll get some.
Aren't they in
like,
a bath together right now?
No, Rogar is over there. I say it under my breath. You should punch him like next time you see him. And it's like a real confidence boost. You'll see like, oh wow, look at him. He's not just a weak spine or something.
Rogar's like 3 beers in already.
make a persuasion check.
Rogar's like one-arming the keg and has the
16.
thing in the other hand, the mug in the other hand, and he's just like downing it.
Well, you have the wine, and then there's a glass of wine on top of the keg too.
Why is there wine there?
I specifically
Who asked for
requested
wine?
it. I did.
I don't want your fucking wine. Get rid of it, or I'm going to get rid of it.
You're not supposed to want it. It's my wine.
Drink it!
At this
You
point,
fucking idiot.
you're just in. They've just taken out the separator wall so you guys can be next to each other. It's just sure. It's just
What's
to make
Mama
it make
feeding
sense.
me? I'm out of there.
I
What am
pick up his
doing?
wine glass and I start threatening to throw it.
Oh my
I
god!
got a bottle.
Porridge. You have porridge.
And I drink the
meaty
rest. Then I
chicken
drink this
porridge.
glass of wine.
Was that good?
No,
I've had
not
wine
really.
in a long time.
It was kind of gross.
I got another bottle. You can try
I
some.
think the last time I had wine, our brains got all fuckied and we couldn't say Kurgala.
Mm.
I think.
Did
Make
we
a
get-
wisdom
did we
save.
get-
with it. No.
Did we get Taun to say Kurgala, or was that?
I think we did.
You did. You did.
But say Kurgala. He won't say it.
Uh-oh.
I'm up there.
So what's the plan when we get back out there? Are we going to are we going to tackle this a different way now that we can?
Well, Ton,
Yeah?
did you have a spell that makes you go fast or something?
Yeah, definitely. Like, really fast.
How many people?
Why do you ask?
What do you mean? Why do I ask?
How many
Up to
you're
10
fucking
people.
with me, you're
So
fucking
we
with
could all just zoop right
10
there.
people. Literally, we could just fly.
Could we
don't
get
even need-
could we get 4 no-name people to help fight with us that we don't care about, and if they don't come back, they don't come back. Not a big deal. Then we
That's
don't have to
rude.
pay them.
Well, then they'll die, and we're not like that, right?
Well, we don't have to pay them.
It's the complete opposite of Zeke. It's a moral.
All right.
here.
So what we probably shouldn't do, Rogar, is have people come in the expectation they'll die, so we don't pay them. That's
I don't even know if we're going to make it out of this alive, to be honest with you.
really well. Yeah, maybe, but probably still not good to do it. Wait, are you evil?
Maybe. Wouldn't say I'm necessarily good. We've done some pretty shitty things.
I guess so.
Remember that time we tortured hobgoblins?
Right. Oh, that was bad too.
That was bad.
That was kind of crazy. Like we.
We used a battering ram on their skulls.
Yeah. Did we? I think we cast fire through it, and they burned them or something. Too.
Ethics aside, shouldn't we be discussing our plans all as a group?
Oh,
This is
yeah. Where
most
did
of the
Evelyn
group.
go?
Evie never is here. Do we even care? She doesn't care what the plan is.
She's just sneaky.
Oh, all right. Well, I don't know.
Well, anyways, so your spell make us go fast. So first we teleport as far to where we left,
Yeah.
via a tree, and then we do your spell, go fast, get there, and then will you have a spell slot left to get us back with still?
I don't think so.
I mean, if we have
think
to
that'll
spend
pretty
one
much
night-
tap me out for the day.
If we have one night in the jungle, it's a lot better than like literally the next morning we could just fly home. So
Wait, what time is it? Right.
teleport home.
What time is it?
Time is it?
You
It
know what?
is
That I'd be able to do all of it in the day, but
evening.
I'm not gonna have a lot of juice left over.
So what we'll do is, unfortunately, we should probably sleep in the jungle tonight, right? That way,
Why?
because if we teleport forward now and then rest, Ton will be fresh and already close to our objective. Meaning he will use less resources than if we were to start in the city and then travel. Right?
That
I mean,
makes
he
me
did just-
sad.
He did just say we could jump there, jump back. We could jump there, mist form, go there, jump back, all in one day. He did say we could do it.
We could go to the jungle, turn to mist, get there, and we could do that all in one day. But then
He just
you would
said
have
that it
one
would
less.
tap him out.
All right. Well, what do you think, Ton? Do you want one more slot? Or
I think we will have a teenager in rebellion if we attempt to try and go back there tonight. I have a
Fine.
feeling Evelyn will throw an absolute fit.
Yeah, you have a point. Let's just Well,
We have
use your
promised-
spell slot for morale. How about that?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
We have promised Evelyn a bed, and I don't know about you, but I don't know if I want to put up with it if she doesn't get that bed tonight. So,
True. I don't want to.
but for the future, I think you're right. We teleport out into the jungle, do
Right.
the thing, and then
Yeah.
teleport back.
Right. Well,
Could we scout the entire jungle really fast by doing this? Like just go the farthest in we could go, scout around, and just keep doing that.
Yeah,
till
we can
find it?
cover a lot of ground.
Could we not just find the city of the Yanti that way?
well, how fast can we go?
About like 200 miles an hour.
That's
Wait, what?
fast.
That's the math, right? 300 feet per second is about 200 miles an
600,
hour.
You get a dash. 600 feet.
Oh,
It's
40 miles an hour.
it's
per
100
six.
feet.
400.
Per 6 seconds, not per second.
Is it 400 or 300?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Sorry, per 6 seconds. So
Yeah, so
400 divided
feet,
by 6.
100 feet a second.
Yeah.
100 feet. I only have one hand.
But why do you only have
Oh.
one hand?
No, it's only. Sorry, my finger's infected, and I am dunking it. That is 68 miles per hour, actually.
Okay.
So we're still pretty fast, but
a lot faster than what we've been doing. 25
Yeah.
miles a day.
so in 1 hour we could go.
So we could explore a
68
lot.
miles. Yeah, we could. GM is typing. I'm
Mhm.
acknowledging the typing. Okay. So yeah, we could. Well, maybe we'll try that later after Camp Righteous.
Yeah.
Look around for some Yonti, and then be like, "We're gonna kill you," and then go in there and kill them.
I like that plan.
Me too. I like it too. Whew. I think my my junk smells better now. So,
Is your bath even warm yet?
DM, is my bath warm yet? Yeah, it's warm.
Yeah, I do feel a little warmer.
It's like it's not.
You all look over at like the studio
Danielle, you
coming
should
off of
probably do
yours.
your rolls. Danielle, you should probably do your rolls privately.
It says to Dungeon Master. It says
Uh,
to DM.
I would
see
say
them.
you should GM roll a d20. Like don't use any.
Why no word key?
Yeah, that's you have to hit whisper. I think.
There's no whisper.
When you go into your D&D beyond your beyond 20 stats, it should so the settings there should be a always ask option. You can change it to
Yeah,
always
but
ask.
it doesn't have. There's no whisper option.
But now that we know, the answer
Yeah.
to the thing that you asked is it's hard
But-
to tell. So
But I want to maybe re-roll that. So,
okay. Oh, okay.
'cause, yeah, I want to re-roll that.
Okay.
But I'll roll it separately
Yes.
and then add some stuff to it.
uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Something's happening over there.
So
I
that's
don't know
like
about
I'll text
number.
it to you.
Mm-hmm. You guys more or less assume anyways. You assume she stole stuff
Yeah.
when she left the first time.
Sure.
Whatever.
I think we
we're
did
gonna-
say that earlier.
We're gonna show up to the mama's place, and she's just gonna be dead.
Oh,
So she was evil the whole time.
All right. Should we get going?
We should.
Yeah, I'm
Let's go.
hungry.
Me too.
You leave.
I asked the guy before we
Yeah.
leave. Hey, do you know where a large tree is in the city? Like a big tree,
Yeah, like a big tree, like big.
like wide-wise. No, way bigger.
No. I go outside and I bring Aldriani's head in the door, and I'm like that big.
But like the whole body, not
The
just
whole
the head.
body, not just the head. Yeah.
Okay, the big surly Chilton man just kind of like goes outside. You see he's got like a white vest on, white pants, and he's just like goes out to Aldriani. He's just like getting closer slowly, and Aldriani's like,
Aldriani, stop it! Stop it!
make an animal handling check.
Eats guy.
Eats guy.
Dirty
20.
20.
And then like as soon as you say it, like it goes down to a low.
I don't have any more monkeys for you. Stop complaining.
And just like, and then the guy gets closer. You're just like, alright, so there is probably one or two in the merchant ward near the merchant prince's villas. I know I've seen the canopies of their trees. They're quite large.
All right, well, I'll head over there before I'll meet you at Mama's. Or whatever
right.
it's called, because I don't think I've actually been there before.
All right. You touch a tree, right?
Yeah.
All righty.
Aren't you going to have to be able to get into the villa, though? Like, what if they just tell you no?
We'll leave that to
Oh, well, then I'll have to leave.
But we need the tree.
Well,
Well, what do you want me to say? If they tell me no, I'm going to say, okay.
we could just show. Yorith just needs to go at least because he's like the hero, right? So I imagine
Yeah.
he can get permission. He's like, I just need to touch your tree, dude. Which doesn't sound very weird to them, but
Yeah, if you walk through the... maybe don't phrase it like that.
I just want to take a look around.
that sounds like you want to steal shit, though.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
standing- I'm standing
I want to buy something.
Well,
I want
let's
to
just
purchase
be-
an item.
Let's just leave. We can
I'm
leave.
standing T-posed while Drexit puts my armor on.
All right. Right.
Drexit, do what I said you should do.
Hmm? Hmm?
Great thing.
Drexit, why are you broken? Sorry, you broken.
Drags it.
Oh yes, what does you want from Draco?
Remember, I asked him you should punch Rogar to try and get to elevate his standing to him. I rolled a 16 for persuasion.
He looks at you. Is like, do you say this in front of Rogar?
No, I just go, hey, do what I say you should do.
Oh,
Because he's like, it's
Hey,
prime
Rogar.
right now.
Yeah.
does Bruno not like you?
I mean, maybe. I never really
I
thought
just put
about
my
it.
hands up.
I think you guys like should be friends.
They are friends.
I'm probably the most friends with Rogar out of this whole group.
Okay. Why did you ask me to punch them?
Oh my,
Sometimes. It's okay. Whatever.
you're really blowing the whole becoming friends with me.
Oh,
trial.
Oh,
I was gonna give you a beer after this. There goes that.
I can't. But he's like I'm his
Here,
squire.
I get it.
I feel
Just do what you're supposed. What he asked you.
Todd,
to.
let's go touch the tree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead.
sorry.
I'm just gonna leave. Go to Mama's place.
Sorry. Just this confused, like this conflicted, confused look on Drex's face. You're like, But you go over the Mama Nannies. The rest of you go where?
We're touching the tree.
Yes, you go to the merchant ward, and it's like you are already in the merchant ward. You guys go towards the merchant villas. You actually know that there are some larger trees, in the merchant prince Wakanga's villa, where Sandra Ashvein is also staying. But they aren't large enough to fit Adriani.
Okay.
You pass by that one.
We'll touch it just in case.
Yeah, might as well.
The guards the guards know you.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's not strictly necessary, but I do hug it.
Okay. We'll just say, yes, they inform the merchant prince that you're there. And he comes. Wait. Let me check something. Yeah, he is there. And he just, says that you guys can go touch the tree, and that Sandra would like to talk to you when you're available if you have new news. That's it?
Yep.
And
Touch tree.
Okay. You keep walking by other of the large villas. You can really denote which ones are of the merchant prison because you see there are way more guards that are way more armored outside of those ones, as well as they're just larger and lavish. You've been to Jabal's. Jabal similarly has large trees, but none large enough to fit a creature such as Adriani. And you do come by one residence that does actually seem to be similar in size to the one that you had traveled through to get here. And you see there are two guards standing in front. You do not know whose villa this is.
Hello!
And you see this kind of medium size, he's a little bit taller than you. Urith a little bit bulkier than you. Half-orc man. Yeah.
Hi, I am Urith. This is Ton.
Right.
You know who we are. We're like heroes and we do things. And we actually we're coming back to town just for a short while before we go back out and continue adventuring. We have this little hobby where we just like to look at really nice, great trees.
We really like. It's really important. Yeah.
It's kind of like bird watching, but anyways. So
yeah, right. Knock yourself out.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
He points like across the street.
Oh no, we're actually that one, the big one. Can we? Do you mind? That one's particularly fantastic.
It's a really rare one. I wanna see it.
Can you not just see it from here?
We want to closely inspect the bark, and we want to.
Mm-hmm. It's like a fingerprint, like every bark is a little bit different, and I want to see that one.
Pretty please. And we have we're gonna start like a little journal of trees, right? It's just like sometimes when you're working so much, you're like, I just need a hobby because your brain is a little bit wiry, loopy. You just need something else that you don't have to do that is voluntary and kind of fun, just to unwind. And we're just getting to that point nowadays, getting a little bit older, getting a little bit more stressed out, wired up, and it's just like I don't want to go bald too early. I already got a little bit of stuff going on here. And, like ladies don't like you when you go bald, right? So I'm like, fuck, I need to slow down. I need to relax. I need to just see some fucking trees, see some fucking birds. I need to just relax, just have a good time with my life. I don't need to work all the time. And I'm just like pissed off, and I just need to just find something. Anyway, can you see your tree, pretty please? It'll just be 2 minutes, if you don't mind. In and out in just 2 seconds.
Just because that was so impressive, just make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
What happened to just telling him what we needed it for?
Yeah, we could.
What's gonna happen when we teleport back in?
Epic, it is at least 19.
What happened when we all show up at his door again to teleport away?
Yep, it's 19.
That's a fair
19.
question.
Yep.
If it's 19, he goes, I didn't hear any of that. I kind of blacked out after you started talking about hair. Did you get any of that? And then he looks at the Chalton man next to him, and he goes, Madame Zonti is at the ceremony. She is waiting for your return and her boats. So if you want to ask her, she's there.
Oh, we can't go
We
in?
can't let you in, no.
It's such a nice tree, though. Don't you ever just want to go over and look at it yourself?
I believe the mistress wanted to speak to you, but she's not present at the moment.
We're busy. We just want to see a tree.
You can come in the morning if you want.
We'll be gone. Anyways, thank you. Well, keep going.
We literally can't go without what? We need that tree to go.
Isn't there another tree, or did we stop by? This was the tree?
Not enough big enough for Aldriani.
Ugh. All right, we walk away.
I mean, we could still walk the couple hours out of town, but
Yeah. It's going to be... We walk away at an ear's distance. Can you...
all right. Do we have any other plans for this? Like, what can we do? Should I you know what? If
No, just turn it to a fucking little bird. Land on it.
oh boy, it's been so you know what? With my whole focus on like cultivation of spores and such, I haven't transformed like that since like
No.
cool. But I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, do it. Good luck. Little bird.
All right, here we go. I failed this exam the first time I did it, but I might
Well, let's
pass
not
this
do
time.
it in the middle of the road real quick, just in case, because those guys...
Oh yeah, okay. Well, let's duck it along a little side street.
Yeah, there we go.
You'd have to travel fairly far away to find an alley.
Sure, yeah, we
Because-
just go out of sight
yeah.
somewhere.
You travel like maybe 10-20 minutes away.
And is the tree in like a backyard or what's the deal?
It's actually kind of the centerpiece of the villa. Yes.
But it's not completely inside the house. It's like open
Oh, it
above.
is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's open on in the and above. Yeah, like it's like a square mansion, like, you know, and it's like there's wings, but there's a large courtyard in the center that is open, and the trees.
Yeah.
It looks
Okay. Perfect.
I'll stay right here. I'll actually even send my bat just to keep an eye on you.
Great. All right. I'm going to wild shape, and I can wild shape into a bat, right?
if you want to.
It is daytime. It might be a little bit odd.
Oh, is it? Okay. Would I know like the animals, like flying animals nearby that if
Yeah.
I transformed into one, it would not.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an owl or something. Oh, I guess it's daytime, so no owls either.
The red-billed, green-tailed Chilton macaw.
Oh, done. Yeah, I'm that.
You saw
I
it
embody that.
Just a day
Quite
or two
literally.
prior, on the river.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You do
so
that.
I will
Very colorful.
wild
bird.
shape and fly over to the tree.
You fly over the tree. It's easy enough. As you fly to it, you go peek inside. You do notice that it is a very ornately decorated home, but it's almost simplistic in all the designs. It's not very lavish like you've seen Jabal's. You saw a little bit while you were there with Congas. They're very, very extra and extravagant. While it's very ornate, but everything in this one is very like clean, very, simple, if it makes sense. Like the things that do seem very expensive in nature and very like regal, but they're not gaudy by any means. It almost feels like nobody's moved in yet.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. That's about as much detail as you get
make
from
a note
up
to
at the
mention that.
in the boughs of the tree. You just land. You just touch it.
That
and
counts,
you just
right?
kinda-
I don't have to change out a wild shape. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I leave.
And then Urith, through the bad eyes, you see them return.
All right, easy enough. Greens. Let's go to Nanny Mama's. Take a nap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Nothing else is happening.
I guess I should mention I come out of wild shape, but yeah.
It's fairly easy to do since the people that you don't see many people out in the streets. And you go towards Mama Nani's. You end up there in a matter of time. The sun is starting to set in the distance. And as you arrive home, the door is already halfway open, and the wafting smell of garlic, spices, and herbs comes through the door. You know that this is the smell of her famous chicken porridge.
Ooh.
Yes.
I'm into it.
You burst through the door. You see both Evelyn and Bruno are eating there, or whoever else is there. You can choose to be eating or doing whatever else you would like within the premises. Aldrani is in the nearby courtyard, starting to, shelter up for the night. And you see her just by the stove, just kind of stirring a pot, and notice you walk in. He's like, Yorif! You did not tell me you would be coming home. You're glad. Better be glad that I'm making this, huh?
Well,
I was going to give this to the soldiers next door.
Well, it was a little bit out of the blue, and I didn't really have
You
time.
better.
Mama, he learned how to cook while he was in the jungle, so he'll come help you.
You
I
better.
slap you in the middle of the back.
I don't. Thank you, Rogar.
Push him into the kitchen.
Well, no. Said Nanny Mama. Actually, Mummy, I don't even know how to cook. He's lying. But if you wouldn't mind, that smells so good. And I'd love a bite.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Make a persuasion check.
24.
24.
I'm too skiddy.
You're lucky that you saved some people the other day, or I would beat your ass.
All right. I go for a bowl. Thank you.
And I also have a bowl.
You are it?
Yes.
Why aren't you introducing me to your friend?
Oh, sorry. Mama Nanny,
Hello.
this
Hey,
is
Mama
Todd.
Nanny.
Hi.
I'll do it myself. Who are you?
Sorry.
Oh, my name's Ton. I'm the smart person in this group, and I cast all the spells.
Evie does the biggest eye roll behind his back.
I think you should have a very long conversation with him. You're going to love him.
Well, you're so skinny. Come eat. You can
Oh,
have.
thank you. I am
He
very
just like
hungry.
takes your
Thank
bowl,
you.
Urith, and just puts it in front of Ton. It's like, here,
I'm
you can
just-
have this one, and then she gives you like a bowl with like half the portion inside of it.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I guess I'll have this
What
small.
do you think about that, Ton? Should you eat that? Or
I think Ton should have my portion actually.
Yeah, Okay.
I have my own
You're
food.
being really friendly. I don't really understand it. I would love that food.
Are you sure you can eat that much food, Don?
You know what? You look at Skinny.
I'll
Why do you have
try.
mine too? Why do you have mine too?
You don't. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I'll have it. What?
I think you should take Dreg's portion as well.
And I got some rations here, actually.
Are you four
These
not
ones-
hungry? I don't
these ones are-
understand.
These ones are going to go bad tomorrow. You gotta
Okay,
eat it.
boys.
You're too skinny.
Okay.
What's
Listen,
wrong? Look at
I'm
them.
so
He's dying.
excited. Hey,
What?
I've been here for a while. Mama got something for us.
What's she? All right. Mama Nanny?
You have mail. I kept it for you.
All right.
Yeah. I want to see what's inside.
And then she hobbles over, puts like a large like envelope in front of you. You see it.
Open it. Open it. Open it.
All right. All right. For all of us? All of us? Or me? Who?
All of you.
All right. Well, here we are.
And
Paper?
You open up the paper, you start reading it. And the long and the short of it is that you all, the Sentinels of Light, Yorth and friends, have been invited to have a banquet meeting with the merchant princes of the port in 3 days' time.
3 days. Okay.
Interesting they sent this to us and we haven't get back in time because I mean we weren't going to be back in time for this.
True. Lucky them.
Very fortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It does have, instructions of if you didn't get it, when do you get blah, blah, blah. But there's a date on it, and it happens to be 3 days from now.
all right. Well, I mean, I guess if nothing else, they might have information for us. We could spare one afternoon for a banquet.
We could just
Probably
go there, go in the
to this.
morning, and be back by dinner time.
Do you think if we have the food, we won't be able to say Port Naranzaru after this?
Probably.
All right.
We might just have to kill them all. We'll see.
That
You
was
just ask them if they're evil.
That's right. That's right. I will. All right. 3 days, but we have lots of time because Ton can do magic shit.
Yeah.
So-
Exactly.
Thank you,
So
Mama Nanny.
you
Thank
got
you.
the tree then?
Touch a tree. Yes,
That's
Yeah,
good.
big one.
big one, big enough one.
The challenge will be getting into the house
What
surrounding
does that
the tree.
mean?
Well, the challenge will be getting out. So basically, they wouldn't let us in. So Ton just landed on the branches.
Challenge isn't getting in or out for half of us. The
True.
rest of you.
Good luck. Well, Rogar can fly away.
I mean, I could just nosedive Eldrazi into it as long as I'm close enough.
Anyways, everybody have a plan to just not be there the second you get there. So
Yeah, it's gonna be really freaky when we just pop out of there and there's a
they're gonna
big
be like, "What the hell are you
wyvern.
doing?" And then
And
we're
then
gone. Hopefully,
Yeah.
and then well, this be like, and they'll be like, "You're going to jail."
You
But like,
couldn't just
have some
tell
gold.
them? Did you not try to tell them?
Well, they wouldn't let us in unless we talked to the leader lady, and I'm like, I just don't have time for this, and we'll talk to her later. It's fine.
Okay. Is this more of the merchant princes? It was in the villa.
It was. It was right. Sorry, what was the
Yeah.
what was the madam? What was the madam's name?
Madame Xanthi.
Madam
And you would
Zonthi?
remember that she's the one who lent you those boats.
All right, and she was the one who we got the boats from. She said,
We still have those boats, right?
"No,
No. We have boats.
we have gold."
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boats got destroyed.
Yeah.
I don't know what she was thinking about giving us. Nice
I mean,
boats,
she's literally
honestly.
sending us into a jungle with
Yeah,
fog,
it's her fault,
zombies.
really.
some
Alright,
fog
well-
that makes you crazy.
We're gonna see her at some point, so I
Right.
guess we can talk to her and
But
say
at least in
sorry.
Do
3
we
days she'll
ask
be
her
there.
first and then just do it anyway if she says no? With the tree stuff?
Well, if she says no, we could just walk the little bit to the city from the outskirts. I guess that's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I'd really prefer not to, though.
me too. But oh well, doesn't really matter that much. It's a little walk.
Better than using our spells. If we don't need to.
Well,
I did not hear any of this.
yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Ton, how's
So-
it going eating like those 4 portions?
Yeah, hurry up.
I haven't started yet. I'm about to dig in. I'm just taking a big old bite.
All right, make sure you get all of it, please.
If they
So-
come and arrest me, you must get me back.
Absolutely, 200%.
All right.
I will kill everybody. I mean, I will rescue you if they apprehend you. Promise.
And you see she just gives you a, like,
I promise.
He can't
She's
break
like-
promises because that would be evil and he would have to kill himself.
I would.
It's not exactly true, but
Well,
she just, like, looks at her slipper. She looks at you.
I'll turn into a ghost.
I'll turn you into a ghost.
That was pretty
I
cool.
believe it.
Oh, me too.
And then she, like,
So
the
what?
Raven Queen will come and collect your soul off of my Janka.
What?
And then she, like, she just
And
walks.
she walked away. Okay, with that all the way. So what's the plan, everyone?
Well, I reach in, take the full bowl of soup. I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna take a big ass nap, and it's gonna
Okay.
be nice. And then we'll just do all the magic stuff for done. Tomorrow we'll be
Yeah.
at Camp Righteous, and then it's gonna be fun.
Go from
Gonna be
there.
Good times. Yes.
Sweet. We don't need anything, right? While we're here.
No, we can check the magic shop, but it's always the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's only been 5 days, but
Yeah, we don't really need.
I do remember wanting to maybe buy a spyglass, but with all this rain, it's going to be pretty useless.
That's true.
I don't think I went to the magic. Did I go to the magic shop when I was here? I
We
don't
can take
think
a
so.
quick. We can take a quick stop by. I guess it's gonna be the same, but maybe. I actually don't remember if there's anything druidy.
You could just tell. Do you remember what was in there?
Let me see. I think there was a history check, please.
What exactly are you trying to...
What did we see in the magic shop that was nice, and maybe for Ton?
In the magic shop with Wukong?
We went to a magic shop here, didn't we?
Yeah, but it wasn't very stocked. There was you were there before, right? And you didn't find anything then. I
Okay.
think Ton was with you.
Okay, Ton was with me. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if I was or not.
Okay, before we all go to sleep for the night, how many spell slots do you have right now? So how many spells can you cast, Ton? I'm sorry, I don't know what a slot is. So we should
well, I
do the
could
good
cast-
thing.
A good amount of spells, but not very powerful ones.
I'm saying we should cast Goodberry a bunch of times before the morning.
Oh yeah, great
Or tomorrow.
idea.
Yeah, okay. I can do one as well, so.
Gosh, how many of those can I cast right now? You know what?
Chicken butt.
How many Goodberries do you have at the moment?
Last long rest, I took Goodberry out.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Then we will have 5 for tomorrow.
As you plan in the evening, the rain starts to lighten.
Oh, Ton. One more thing. If
Yeah.
you want, these people are dealing with some bad weather conditions. And if I remember correctly, there's a spell you could use that would fix all that. But we need all your power tomorrow. I'm just saying, keep it in mind if you want.
For future use. You're saying.
Yes. Yeah, probably not
Yeah.
tomorrow, but the day after. They might really, really appreciate you.
Good idea.
Okay. And with that, you guys just go to your respective rooms.
I look at Evelyn. I'm just kidding. That's metagaming. I just typing. Don't worry about it.
I look at her.
Everybody always is looking at me. It's okay. If you are looking at me, I'd be like, what?
Did you, did you steal anything or?
What? Steal what?
I don't know.
No offense, but there's not much here that's appealing to a little girl.
Yeah, but you left the bath before us, and you could have been anywhere and everywhere. So
I was excited to come have the chicken porridge. I've been eating rations in the jungle for like eons.
yeah, your words are
Very
empty
good.
to me. But hopefully you didn't. I mean, hopefully you didn't steal anything. So
Do we need to do another bag check? Do you want me to dump my
No.
bag out?
no, because if you would be willing to show me your bag, that means it's somewhere else. And
I've been trying
Yeah,
this
you
whole trip
are
to
sneaky.
prove to you.
You're sneaky. You're sneaky.
I'm a hero now, Urith.
Sneaky hero.
You're a
Sneaky
sneaky
that
hero.
benefits you.
We're all well. The three of us are sneaky heroes.
That's true.
So
We are team.
Everything I've taken, I've given to you. Gave
Does
you
that
the
make me like
compass.
complice?
yeah,
Yeah, that's not good. Don't you, maybe not that anymore.
What?
Well, because the guys are gonna be like, "Did you take stolen stuff?" And I'll be like, "I guess
It
so."
wasn't stolen. That was stuff in the treasure chest. I just didn't tell you guys right away that I'd found it.
I see what you're saying. All right.
And I took insect repellent like the first day from the baths because we were going to the jungle. That's it.
that's fine.
Kind of.
Insect repellent.
It's kind of. I mean, well,
They give me free fruit.
Yeah, I feel like all of that fruit was probably more expensive than a single use of insect repellent at that point, right? And all the wine and beer and ale. Well, I mean, I guess we technically paid money for the whole expense.
that's some good
Yeah.
moral justification. Like,
It's like when you stay at a fancy hotel and you take all the soap. Like, is it really stealing?
Like I
You
think it
kinda
was
paid
there
for
for
the
me to
soap.
take anyways.
Did you ask?
I didn't. You don't need to ask to take the soap from the hotel.
Yeah, but was it exactly soap from a hotel or?
You tell me.
Let's say they had 30 soaps in a tavern.
I don't need 30 soaps.
Let's say there's 30 soaps in a tavern, and you just grab all the
Just
soaps.
needed a
and you
little
put
bit
it
of
in your bag.
insect repellent.
Well, they might be ticked off, you know. They might be
Survival
like,
of the fittest,
"Hey."
Eurus. Survival of the fittest.
All right.
Mama, did I do anything disrespectful here?
Are you just you do it?
Yeah.
What did you say to her?
I said, yeah, you shouldn't. Basically, I'm like, you shouldn't steal things, and that's not good. To do
Why?
it
Why should she not have taken it?
because it's theirs.
And she should have,
And she should have.
Asked?
if she was
She-
going to. Yes,
She should.
you are the smartest. Oh,
I know. I was saying from the very beginning.
I'll give you a little extra meat next time, huh?
Oh, thank
You're
you.
too skinny. Do you have girlfriend? We need to get you girlfriend.
It's a touchy subject. If I'm being
Don't worry,
perfectly
one of my
honest.
friends has a lovely little. Anyways, she has a niece. I'll introduce you later.
Oh, thank you. I'll try
You
not to
did-
get clammy.
Yeah,
You
yes.
did.
Yes.
She should ask.
Yes. She can have the stuff. Why am I getting?
You are trying to, and she takes off her chunka and she starts to beat you with it. You are trying to break in to Madame Zante's villa without asking. You
I
fucking idiot! What do you
Turn
think
into
she learns?
ghost, fade into ground.
And she just like starts beating the ground. And she's just like, so maybe you should start how to ask, you stupid.
we just landed on it as a bird. It wasn't. I'm going. Just my head's poking out. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.
That's just.
I like it here.
To be fair, Con also broke in.
And then she's
Following
like,
Eurus'
listen.
lead.
I didn't break in because I just flew in above. It's like everybody knows that there's like literally a space above the house that's kind of like public access. I just landed on top of the tree that was not inside the house, and then I left. I didn't break in anywhere. You don't need a lockpick to open a tree.
Just don't get the merchant prince mad at Madam Mama Nani.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Never.
Okay. And anything else?
I cast Goodberry.
Cast good.
I'm already drunkenly asleep on a chair in the kitchen.
just like 5 feet away. You just.
I give everyone a single Goodberry.
What's that do?
It gives a HP of health and food for the day, but we're not having it for the food. It's like in case someone goes down. Oh no!
I need health.
If someone goes down, they die.
You feed it to that person.
It's for your food.
No, we have death saving throws still.
I thought they just die.
No,
No, that's in the cloud. It's in the death cloud.
Oh, guys. I'm still exhaustion level 2.
Oh,
Oh,
Goodbye, Evelyn.
back.
Yeah, kind of annoying.
I forgot it.
Isn't there like a spell that can actually heal level of exhaustion? Isn't Greater Restoration heal level of exhaustion?
Yes. You have done so before, I think.
I mean, if Ton has the free spell slots, this could be the time.
True.
I mean, I have this. First of all, I don't know what a spell slot is, but I don't know that spell today. Okay, I don't know that spell today, but in general, I do know that spell.
Any healing spells right now?
Yeah, I've got not great ones, but I've got them.
I mean, you should
tired.
use your spells to heal us.
I'm hurt.
All right, I've
He's
got
hurt.
4 healing words for anybody that needs them,
Hell yeah.
which I guess includes
Rogar's
myself.
asleep, but he does have some spots where he's definitely wounded.
Yeah, I think most of us, except for Con and Yurith.
I'm pretty beat up, actually.
Oh,
too.
okay, wow. That's good.
Everybody's beat up.
Everyone's beat
I'm
up,
fine. Leave me alone.
Especially Ormar.
especially Ormar.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I look around and see who's looking roughest?
Make
We'll
a
just do
medicine
it that
check
way.
really quick.
Okay, how long were we in the bath for?
We'll say if you really took your time, it's about 2 hours, but it's
Ooh,
minimum.
could
like
that count as a short rest?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. man.
2 of them? Technically, I guess.
And for whatever good that does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get 1 wild shape back, so that's cool.
We all get second
And
wind.
I got 18.
Second wind, yeah.
Ugh.
Oh man, what does it do?
23, that's awesome.
Okay, what did you get, Tom? 18?
I got 18.
Okay, in order you look over Bruno, you can assess around how many hit points you have.
Milo.
Gareth, the same thing. It's really easy. Evelyn, it's probably gonna, and Rogar, they're kind of sitting across from the table from you. You're gonna have to really kind of get in there and kind of look them over a little bit. You get up, you start to walk over, and you just kill. Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Yeah. 22.
22. You start to tip over, and you just kind of walk. You just try to find your balance. You're hopping on one leg. Your leg keeps hitting your other leg. You grab a chair, and you kind of find your balance. You look down, and your boot laces are tied together.
And also, Eurith's head's there. Get wrecked.
Wow.
Underground.
Very clever.
I didn't do that.
Do you take damage when you're down there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you take 1.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll use my thing and heal it, but I will take 1.
Okay. Sorry. Anybody ask me something? No. Okay. And yeah, you know around how much health everybody has if they want to tell you.
Yeah, okay.
They're
I'm
afraid to just
still just doing my short rests, because
Okay.
Jesus, your second win, Hayden. Holy shit.
That one was Dragzets. Mine was only 20.
Mine was 7.
Yeah, but I also have 15 levels in fighter, and that's what adds to it. So,
well, that's
None.
also, yeah, pretty gross, really.
Dragzets at full. Rogar's at is 11 HP shy.
Do any of you have good berries on you? Because I'd eat them now.
Yeah.
Might as well, right? It's the health
Sure.
chart.
I'll give you 1. I think I have 1.
I don't think I've been. Oh, I got 5!
Perfect. That's 5 HP right there.
For me? I can take them?
You can just eat them, yeah. They're gonna go away once we sleep.
Oh, then I don't know if this is accurate.
Well, we were doing it like every day, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you would if you
They've been
probably
restocking.
have them. Yes.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay.
and yeah, and then in the morning you'll have 1 because I'll cast it before I go to sleep.
So they give you 1 HP.
Yeah, 1 HP, but you're full. You don't need food.
Yeah, you're not hungry.
Man,
24 hours.
got a lot of.
It's like an emergency potion is really what it is. That's what I'm doing here.
Does anybody need a bunch of healing words? Because I got a bunch.
Yeah.
I am down 9 HP, so
You are down
heavy.
to 9 or down by 9?
I'm down by 9.
Oh, okay. Well, then you don't get any, but Evie does need some.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. Here, Evie, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Just tell me when to stop.
I don't know. I need like 30 points.
Okay, so that's 18 plus 14, so 32.
Sweet. Thank you.
You also eat the good
You're
berries?
welcome. What's that?
Do you also eat the good berries?
I could get away with saving 3 of my good berries.
Okay.
Just give him a rogar, shove him in his mouth while he's sleeping.
That one's for me.
I could. I will. I'm gonna do that as like funny. He's like sleeping,
rub his-
drunk. Then I
rub
start
his-
like putting them in his mouth, like kind of stuffing them in his cheeks, see if he wakes up.
All of a sudden, Rogar, while sleeping, all of a sudden feels very, very full for no reason.
Thanks, Ton. I owe you one.
You're welcome. All right, I'm ready to sleep.
All right, give everyone.
How many
a
good
single
berries
good
were shoved in
berry.
your mouth?
3.
Then I give you all 1, which is the 1 for the day. So keep it on you.
Okey-doke.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam.
Oh, I had 5 good berries. Somebody get 4 more. Now I have 1.
I'll take it.
Yeah, just give him a rogar.
Okay, it's yours.
You stuff him in his
Yeah.
mouth too? Do you just keep passing me stuff him in his mouth? Because that's very funny. It's like the
Yes.
marshmallow test.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So wake up going, oh, I got such a food belly, baby. What happened?
Be like, you gotta lay off that ale.
So bloated.
Joke's on you, she's been doing that the last 30 days.
Do we all benefit from a long rest, or?
We're just starting the long rest right now.
Oh shit, we're gonna get ambushed.
Yep.
I do
Mama's
kind of
taking
feel
our
like
souls.
that.
Okay. Everybody's good?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, you all fall into slumber. Dry for the most part. Clean. You don't have to have incense wafts through the house as it does through the streets. You don't have to worry about putting on that now seeming like it seemed okay at first, but now it's just that god awful insect repellent gel that's all over you. And you have comfy sheets, or just, a solid chair if you decide. And you go into slumber. And that's a good of place as any is to take a break. we can reconvene in 30 minutes. Just whenever we're all ready. You know, get food if you need it, hydrate if you need it, etc., etc.
Oh shit, I'm getting an ad right now.
Oh shit. And everybody else, if you're watching, go ahead and take care of yourselves. We'll be right back. This is your last chance. Say anything to each other before you bed.
I'm already asleep in a chair.
You're sleeping.
Hopefully, Drexit moves me to a bed.
Oh.
No, you're just too heavy.
No, just a blanket. Just
yeah. Yeah. We should probably move his head because he might just like choke on his tongue or something. I don't know. There's all those good berries in there. He's probably gonna choke and die.
I thought you guys like.
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Anyways, yeah, that's it. You guys head down for the night. Make sure you resolve your long rests. Take off one use of your med kits if you use your hit dice.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, Danielle.
I didn't need to. I got healing worded.
I did actually.
Word.
Okay. And yeah, the night resolves peacefully. You guys eventually notice that the rain has faded. But eventually, in its place, all of you wake up at certain parts of the night or just in the morning to the sound of large gusts of wind.
Wind.
The torrential wind now replaced by strong winds.
It's okay. We'll be fine.
Is it? All right.
Yep. Yep. Unless it says so literally in the spell, but just magical.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Okay. You wake up. To actually, you start getting ready for the day. Mama Nani has already dressed herself up, and you have been served breakfast.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm. It is more porridge, but none of you really care to complain unless you, because it is just that.
I've seen what this woman can do with a shoe. I'm not interested in complaining.
Whether it's for fear or other reasons. You now hear
the front door?
Yeah.
I guess I'll get it. Is there a spy hole?
Yeah.
I look.
You look through. Make a perception.
Okay.
Are you proficient? Are you?
Yeah, at least
talent?
14. But
okay. You look through and you see that it's an old Chilton man with a long, scraggly, kind of graying beard, kind of hunched over a little bit, and some lavish blue robes with iconography of large eyes on them.
It's like a wizard, man.
You actually remember this person to be
Wait,
Father Zitimbe.
It's Father Zitimbe. He was
the Temple of Savras.
He's the guy from the Temple of Savras.
How does he know we're even back here?
He's magic. Literally. Anyways.
And I have excellent hearing.
Oh, hello. That's odd. You're old. It's raining. Come in. Come on. Wait, she'll say yes. She might hit you. Come in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Well,
Gurith? Everyone? I don't know you. Looks at Ton.
Hi.
I have come today. Hello, Matam. And Mama Nani is like, oh, hello. Hello. You are... Hi. And
I'm working it, Mama.
Do you need food? And he's like, no, I ate before I came here. It's like, okay, I'll just get some for you to go. And then just and she just goes into the kitchen. I've come today because I have completed your request.
Right, I remember that.
Wasn't
Was
he
it to do
looking
with
at one of
something-
Ormar's things?
Was it something? Yeah, was it that?
Yes,
All right.
it has given me the extreme heebie-jeebie. However, I think I have divined its origin.
Evil.
It was very evil.
Ah,
And
But
so
which one did he
evil,
have
in
the book?
fact, that a powerful mage from old times, far in the continent of Celeste, has made this. And it seems to be that unless you are of a similar heebie-jeebie, you cannot wear it.
the cloak. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So what you're saying is it was made by somebody evil, and you can't wear it unless you're evil.
Yes.
Oromar was evil.
What?
Oromar was evil. Oromar was evil. Oromar was evil.
Can you not wear it unless you are evil, or does it make you evil if you wear it?
The
What
first
happens
one.
if you're dead?
The best one.
If you're dead,
So,
can you wear it?
Oromar was evil.
out
No.
of character, Bob's a big BBEG. That's what's happening here.
Oromar was evil. Oromar was evil. Oromar was evil. We're not saving him. We're killing him. We're killing him.
Wait.
Sorry.
This
Sorry.
is the
Holy shit.
book. Is this the book that is?
No, it's a robe.
Well,
It's a robe.
No,
but
it's a
wait,
cloak.
Eurith, what if the book made him evil and then he could wear the cloak? Because the book also had issues, didn't it?
Didn't he do them at the same time?
I don't know.
Let me think.
Well, I'll save you the trouble. Your friend is... I looked into his fates. Where is he?
Oh, so he is
Gone.
taken by snake people.
What?
I have a special set of skills, and I will. Find
Leonte?
him. Sorry. Yeah.
That one!
Yeah, he got taken by snake people. They tricked us, and they were sneaky.
We have an email for that, by the way.
Oh, he's taking off his glasses. This can't be good.
Put those back on, please. I'm scared. Thank you. I feel better that way.
So the one that... You must find him. If you can.
And do what?
Kill him.
I looked into his fate and it was...
Not good.
He complained that it wouldn't stay on. So he must have been having doubts.
So he wants to be evil. That's even worse, isn't it?
Or he
No.
wants to be good.
He was like on the line. He was like
Yeah, well-
evil, kind of, but then somebody.
Yeah.
But he
Yes.
wants it. He's complaining.
Hmm.
But that book... I couldn't see anything. Nothing. It's just a
Wow.
dark, black pit.
All right.
That's probably
Did somebody
because what
smarter
you're
than you
seeing
try?
is-
Or
What you're seeing is it goes dark because Eurith stabs him through the throat. Probably the reason. The news you have brought basically means that Eurith is going to stab him in the throat, and he's
I'm gonna kill Oromana.
Yeah. I feel like we're not upset enough about this.
If you don't...
I'm upset, by the way. Just wanting you to know.
If you don't find him, then
He'll
yes,
destroy
that
the
might
world?
be... It might be bad.
Might be bad. All right.
There were many things that could happen to him that I saw. But him being taken by those who are more sinister, more evil, more experienced than him, they will start to dig their way into him. If you don't get to him, you may lose your friend forever.
And will he become something else? Oh, that's a development. Right. That sucks. Okay. But he's still evil.
That is what they do. They, in script, they delve their little claws into whatever they can.
Right.
And they try to wither people out.
No, you looked into his future in a way. Could you anything about his location? Underground somewhere? Something like that?
No, I could not find.
Crap. All right.
If I had something that could
You've
be
seen him
connected
before.
to him, the chances would be higher. Even better. You saw the Yonti. Did you get anything from a Yonti?
All right, so we were like, crap, our friend's gone. So we went out. We looked for him really fast. I believe, was it Bruno? Bruno, I think. What you saw it, right? What was it?
Yeah,
Sure.
I think it was, yeah.
It was
Opportune
Rogar
I did.
and Evelyn.
Oh,
All right. it wasn't
Evelyn,
me.
what was it?
I could tell you though.
What did you see?
When
We're
we took
looking for Oromar,
Oromar,
remember?
The snakes.
All right, yeah. So I think it was like, well, you saw some snakes, magic-y snakes, right?
Mhm.
And then figures, and then they went underground. Right? Something like that?
I remember the snakes going underground.
Well,
So they had magic.
of sorts.
They must have.
If they are evading my eye, then yes. I believe that they must have been using magic to... After I found out about you, Eurith, and your confrontation at the throat, I started to look, but I can't find anything. I need something that gives me a stronger connection.
To Oromar. All right, everybody check your
Or
bag.
the Yonti.
Well, we didn't really kill any of them, did we? They got away.
no, they got away. Yeah.
So, I don't think we have anything of theirs.
I mean, the only thing I can think of, I don't know if it technically counts as his, but he gave me that dagger. I don't think
The
it counts
poison
as
one.
his though.
The
The
poison.
the dragon dagger.
Right. I don't have his old
He's-
book,
he's
right?
got
No,
the
I give it
poison
back.
one.
I give it back. Everybody check your bags. The dagger, let him see it, just maybe. That used to be his dagger, the son.
How long have you had this, son?
When did I get here?
He
5 days
He-
ago.
Yeah.
You took this in the jungle with you. It might not work anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
oh, because he gave me this thing above my head too.
How long has that been with you?
It's probably as long as he's had the dagger. It's been in the jungle with me too.
Shit. Well,
Something that's very close to...
all right.
Something that is his.
So both of us
I have
had-
this feather. I pulled a few feathers out of him in my time.
That is him. This guy right here.
Yes. And you see, like, you look at the dark black and yellow feather. This will do. This might help. It might take me a while, but I will see what I can do. Is there anything else? The more the better.
You're magic, right? You do spells.
Yeah.
Can you just sending him? It's like, what's up? How are you doing? Are you alright?
No. I am...
He's
I am a man with a deep connection to Savarath,
Ah,
the one who sees.
got you. Oh crap! What was that
As
lady's
far
name?
as the spells go, I am very... No, I cannot compare to Madame Elena.
Perfect. That's her name. Thank you. Madam Ellen has seen him, I believe, and she's like, "Oh, is it? So we should go to her, probably."
She is also a woman of the faith. She's not
Oh,
a wizard. If you want, that is
oh, who's
Wakonga and his gift.
Wakonga in? But has that guy seen Ormar? Can I remember if that guy's seen Ormar?
That guy's seen Ormar, and so is Sandra Ashvein.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Is Sandra the one who's dying?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
Cool. Anything else that you would like to know? Oh, right. He had some afflictions. Do you know those already? Yes.
Yes.
So he had like the death curse, right? And he was like, well, maybe he didn't. Anyways, he was slowly withering away. But different from the death curse, actually. He was withering away in a different way. He had to do deeds of evil every once in a while, he said. Right? He did some weird things with some drawings that were weird and kind of evil. And he was really confusing, and he had to be confusing. And anything else? Anyone?
Well, it sounds like there was at least some kind of... He wasn't like this before.
No, it started happening after he got the stuff. The cloak and the book.
Mm-hmm.
Then it doesn't take the god of knowledge to tell you that.
True. Right. That cloak, do you have it with you?
Yeah. He just takes it out of his bag.
And
it's wrapped neatly.
Thank you. Now this cloak, it won't do anything. It won't work unless you're evil. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Is there danger to putting it on if you're a good guy? Will something bad happen?
The perfect thing for Eurus. It's his cloak of evil detection.
Well, you would have to attune to it.
Oh, that's not as good.
All right, but if you attune to it,
and it stays on, and you see the effects take hold, then
they're evil.
It might be.
No.
I can take 1 hour to see if anybody's evil. Wait, you have to be a certain type of person to use it, right? Ticklish, dang it. Okay,
yeah,
well, we can find out if any wizards are evil. I can find out.
I vote we find out if the Earth is evil.
Sure, that sounds fun. Wait, are you sure nothing bad will happen to me if I'm not evil?
Put this on for an hour, please. Ask the wizard man, just in case he's evil.
Actually,
he might be
can you say
tricking
Kurgala, please? But actually,
Huh?
Can you say Kurgala?
What is that? Kurgala.
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 Thank you. Thank you. It was a thing. We were cursed, and
why does that word have the heebie-jeebies?
Oh, so somebody cursed us and we couldn't say it, and if we did say it, our brains exploded. And
these losers were all got cursed.
Whatever. Other people, some of us.
I just wasn't allowed in the city.
And basically, a lot of people had that, and to test it, we were like, say it, because if they tried to say it, then the head would blow up if they were cursed. So that was nice. That was a way to figure that out. Anyways, okay, so nothing bad will happen to me if I'm a good guy and I try to put this on and attune to it. Nothing bad. But probably not.
You'll never know if you don't try.
That sounds
I think
scary.
you're the perfect person to try first, Eurus.
Holy crap.
Because if it turns
Alright,
evil,
everybody get
really
ready,
annoying.
because exactly, if I turn evil, you guys gotta be ready. Lots of stabbies really quickly. Don't give me much time to do anything. Alright.
Not a problem.
Yeah. I thought, alright. Alright.
No, it's really. Hindsight is 2020.
I was hoping it was going to be a little bit of a problem, like at least a little bit. Like, damn it!
No,
Sorry,
not if
you're
you're evil.
Sorry.
Hi.
Well, it's your fault that Ormar is alive today, if you think about it.
Yep.
Because in hindsight, he was evil, and you saved his life by bargaining.
That's fair.
So you're evil?
Alright, let's go see. Sorry, what was her name? It wasn't Madame Elena, was it? What was her name?
Sandra.
Sandra, thank you.
So who you've met here that told you about the death curse, the death fog, the auntie where they might be the paladins, the one who gave you the map.
All right, I'm not going to put this on yet, just in case. Until we meet with Sandra, I'll just ask her, be like, "Hi, I was thinking about putting this on. Is that stupid?" And she'll let me know. And then, yeah.
One more thing. Those men, they were... Do you remember the ones who were questioning me when you first arrived. They were back again. They seemed very... They don't give me as much heebie-jeebie as anything that you've brought me, but I don't like them.
What did they ask you? Just where are we? How can we kill them? Stuff like that?
They were asking for my services to find somebody.
Who?
I don't know.
Did they describe this person?
No, off the bat, I keep dancing around them. I don't. But I'm old and I think I'm going to get tired soon.
All right. And how will we know when we see those people? Are they distinguishable in some way?
One was just points at Bruno. It's just a man, not very.
Is Bruno a standard for just a dude?
I like it, Bruno. You're just a man.
Dark hair, facial hair.
Right. No tattoos, no scars.
He had a ponytail.
Ponytail. All right. Was he like dark clothing? Like I'm scary.
What's wrong with dark clothing, Iris?
Oh, dark clothing. I don't know. It's like if you're evil, sometimes.
I mean, everyone.
Dark.
I don't want to say everyone, but a lot of us wear dark clothing.
I looked in. Yeah. That's true. That's true.
It's like camouflage. That's the whole point.
Yes. Well, civilians don't usually wear it, so at least okay. Ponytail, dark clothing, kind of like looks like a guy. All right.
Yes.
All right. I'm ready to go. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciated.
And he always brings a new other one with him, so I.
And I'm assuming not. No.
Maybe hang around the temple once in a while. Yeah.
All right.
I know you're.
I don't have time.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. I kind of walk towards the door. That tempo.
And then just...
All right. Oh, sorry. Just in my memory, Ormar's staff. Did he take that with him? He still had it. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. There's just
because he was threatening to break it.
Okay. Yeah, just the book in the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Cobain. All right. Anybody else have any other questions for him?
Am I like just an average man to you?
I think Bruno's pretty handsome. A little above average.
You don't give me heebie-jeebie.
That's good. That just means I can assassinate you even more.
Oh. That was a joke.
Do any of us give you heebie-jeebies?
True.
Yeah, that might help.
Who gives you JBs all heebies?
I'm like...
Ton. I think him the most, honestly.
He's like, starts to look at each of you.
Inside check.
Yeah, basically.
Winston gets a clean slate.
He's just like... And he just like... he just like kind of skips Yurth even, just like... Goes and skips Bruno, and just like looks at Rogar, and he's like...
Rogar gives you the heebie-jeebies.
He's shiny.
Wow, does he like...
That's the opposite of evil people wearing dark clothing.
Yeah. So, but yeah. All right.
There's something there. It's not heebie-jeebie. There's something there.
Oh, well, he does have an intimidating presence.
Is he just being racist?
Maybe.
Can you stop talking about me, please?
No, we weren't. We were talking about
Goes to Drexit.
We're talking about Drexit.
He goes over the Drexit. Speaking of, and he's like, just.
It's not race then.
Oh. True.
And he goes over to Todd. And he's like,
heebie-jeebies for Todd.
Give me your hand.
Oh.
Oh.
What is your name?
Come on.
Where are you? What is your... What makes you move forward in this life, Don? What drives you?
Who's asking?
But he is. He's asking.
An old man wanting to know how his young ones are doing.
I think all the continents could have a better understanding of how life, death, and undeath work together. And that's what I'm doing. I'm a scholar.
Nerd.
I mean, well established at this point, but somebody in this party needs to be smart. And that's the other reason.
I lost a smart one before.
What do you think?
Granted, Abby, you are like a upper tier of middle
smart.
half of smart, so like you're kind of there.
Very funny. That's good.
What did I say that's funny?
And what do you think the world has to gain from this knowledge?
Well, I think an understanding of life, death, and undeath is important for everyone's understanding of the cycle of nature. And the death curse, death fog, surely is a disruption to that cycle of nature. So we've got to understand that too.
Don't, I would watch out for this one.
Oh, we have been.
Oh.
How dare you? How dare you?
I will watch
It's a
out for him.
compliment.
I crack my knuckles.
Yeah,
It's
look.
a compliment.
We really need them, though, guys. Please.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not great at social cues. I apologize.
Not heebie-jeebies, but like valuable to us.
I think so.
Aye.
I would have to look further, but there's strangeness about you, but it's not bad.
I mean, we knew he was strange.
They're all a little strange.
I've been
Except
told.
Speak
I'm
for
pretty
yourself.
average. I was gonna say I'm pretty average.
This one, you seem changed.
Oh.
What?
Changed.
I must be going.
What about
All right.
you? Didn't? Do I give you the heebie-jeebies? Take my hand.
Evelyn. That's a good one. We need that one. We need that information.
Please do it.
Hit the heaps.
Just like looks at you. Just kind of.
Everyone gives me the heebie-jeebies, so I mean,
Kind of.
Well.
She did almost assassinate me.
She's
Not my
young.
choice.
Yeah, I know. But
Room
I'm saying
for
they don't
room for
assassinate.
movement. I see.
You have a long way to go, but you have made much progress in your years, have you not?
Well, I'd like to think so.
Just kind of reaches over to you
Heck yeah.
and then just taps you on the head.
Oh.
And then she steals his wallet.
And
Like, fuck this guy.
you'll be. I'm going to go now.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you,
You
sir.
do that.
Thank you. Oh.
And
That
then
was-
he just kind of walks away. And mom and then he's like, "Oh, your lunch. Here you go. This is Mama Nani. Nice to meet you. Okay, bye." He said, "Thank you."
He's gonna be
Oh,
all of our
sorry.
stepdads soon.
He gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh,
He seems like a nice guy.
they seem pretty nice.
He
I thought-
pat me on the head.
Yeah,
Not a
that's what-
child.
Something
I'm
fair.
not a
That's good
good
info, though.
You're pretty close.
Oh, speaking of patting you
You're
on the head, here, let's
adolescent.
deal with this exhaustion right now.
What do you mean?
I can fix your exhaustion.
How do you fix my exhaustion? I'm so fucking tired. How do you do that? You gonna make me nap?
Coffee?
I have magic spells. How does anybody fix anything with magic?
I don't.
Are you bummed out? Magic. Are you sleepy? Magic. Are you like
me jealous.
feeling kind of weak?
Want,
Magic.
I just want
Are
to
you bored?
prestidigitize everything.
Yeah.
You can make us less grumpy. How come you haven't made Rogar like you more with your magic?
That would be unethical. Come here.
Well,
Let me fix up
when
that
we're done with this,
exhaustion.
when we're done with this campaign, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna learn how to cast a spell. That's not prestidigitation. I'm gonna have to go find a sorcerer of some
I was
sort.
pressing to see if she was
Learn.
in pain. So
And waste a level.
You're not muted.
Hadeen.
sorry, what was that?
You're not muted.
Sorry.
We heard the whole thing.
You goober.
Oh, that's such a Danielleism. I love it.
Oh, really?
Love calling people goobers.
All
It
right.
is.
So did
You
you
guys ready to go speak to an
restoration
old...
her?
Oh yeah, do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay, good.
Do you have 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust?
Oh, did I just waste a...
We can go get some.
No, I don't.
Wait, I might
We're
have
in the
some.
city. Definitely
I
don't
think
have the
I literally
diamond.
think I have some.
You're broke though.
No.
I am
Just
broke.
buy it. I mean, we just buy it for you.
Yeah.
But didn't I? No, diamond dust? I have silver or something. No, I actually don't think I have it. I'm a liar.
You don't need. You have. I don't know if you need components for the spells we're going to need for this entire journey. Do you? Like, do you need?
Good question.
Only the ones that cost gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so, actually. I'm pretty sure I checked that. No. No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, ain't got no diamond.
All right. Well,
You'd have to
We
go
can-
get some.
go.
All
find
right,
some.
well, never mind.
Well,
Hey.
I guess you'll simply have to be grumpy for a little longer. Turns out, magic can't fix everything. Actually, it's money.
It's money.
That, yeah.
I already knew that. That's how I've lived my whole life. But thank you. I appreciate that.
that was a little bit of an awkward interaction. Let's go to
Yeah.
an old wizard lady. Maybe she'll have diamond. All right.
Okay.
I looked at my bad size. Temple.
You are.
Ponytail.
It's,
Dark.
it's
Look.
at the Temple of Cyrus. You see the large. Actually, it goes outside and it flies away. You guys go outside. You go in to look into this bat's eyes. You look, and there are feet. You see dark clothes, dark boots. It looks up. You see kind of brownish red hair, green
Why
bandana.
are you here, you stupid? I said temple.
You see its wings just.
Oh,
wind.
sorry. Next time. Just actually shoulder. Let's go.
Okay. On your shoulder. Now around, he starts lumbering behind you guys.
True.
And you go towards the merchant Prince Wakonga's villa. You've been there many times before at this point. It is on the, I believe, the southeast portion of the merchant ward. Funnily enough, you don't smell any incense or anything like that as you go outside. You walk. The wind is too strong. You make it there.
Are we far enough from... Yeah, we're far enough from Mama Nani's now.
You're pretty far, yeah.
I didn't want to say this while we were in there, but just so you know, she opened our letter before we did. She knew that we got an invite from the prince. I don't know if that means anything. She seems pretty trustworthy, but I think you needed to know that.
Well, did she open it? Or did somebody who gave her the thing open it? I could be too.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure she opened it because I obviously opened it before you guys got there. So we had like a little sneaky interaction where I was like, I looked at her and she looked at me, and I kind of was like, I know you opened this, and she sort of was like, here's some more porridge.
Oh.
So.
Well, if she opened it, I think it's all right. Maybe.
It's good to know.
I think she's just scared of the prince and doesn't want us to get her in trouble by the prince.
You know what we'll do? After we can put the cloak on her, then we'll know.
Dude, if Nana Mummy's evil, I will kill myself.
I'm just saying.
All right. Me too.
I didn't steal anything.
All right.
That's what I was doing.
All right. That's a good work. All right. Getting spunky. Oh, okay. Yes.
You share awkward silence.
To Sandra Ashvein.
You go to Ashvein.
Okay.
It's Sandra Ashvein. It is different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not metagaming. Okay, sounds good.
You are. A little bit.
I know, but I'm not. I'm gone. I'm
You're
over
not.
here. My brain's over there.
A lot of the names are different.
Okay.
Just for that. A lot of them aren't for the sake of work, but a lot of them are, so that it's like, you can't, yeah.
Gotcha.
I can confidently say I'm not metagaming right now because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. And so you make it to Wakonga's mansion. You're invited inside. The lavish man's like, welcome back.
Hello.
I can see that you have returned recently. Yes?
Yes.
We met yesterday. Did you go to the ceremony? You're just yelling at each other in the wind.
Should we come in?
Yes.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Just get in here.
I will. I'm coming in.
And you guys start to sit. We will go inside one of the private rooms. As you're like inside the mansion and it's like open, right? And there's wind and etc. etc. You see there like the guards are just like fuck, god damn it, like at the front.
Sorry,
as
guys.
Like it seems pretty strong at this point. You go into this nice room. The walls are basically like, it's very striking. The walls are basically lined with these long fiber strands of purple and blue and indigo. You see there's many effigies and artifacts and idols placed everywhere. You see Sandra is already sitting at a long table. Dark mahogany wood. Red velvet chairs are placed on either side to accommodate everybody, and exactly everybody, and except there's one extra seat.
Perfect.
Wakanga actually excuses himself. You're just there with Sandra.
Oh. Hello.
Yes. And you see at Sandra, in her garb, you see has like a scarf on over her face, just the eyes just being covered or not being covered. The last time you saw her, you know that there was many wounds and scarring happening on her face because of the death curse. She had died once before in her adventuring days, and it is affecting her, and she seems to be weaker every time you see her. You wanted to see me?
Yeah, just real quick. We just got two quick old things.
Did you find the paladin?
Not yet, but we will hopefully today. Today. Okay, two questions for you. One, do you know the spell sending? and do you mind doing it for us? To our old friend Orma, as you might notice, is absent right now.
How did you get back here?
Oh, well, we learned a little bit about our friend's abilities. And we use them.
I do feel used.
We traveled through a plant.
Yeah, a tree. And we went from one tree and went to another one.
You found a druid?
Yeah, we did. That guy.
Hey.
Will be used much more from now on, I think. But it's a valuable asset that you have.
Very, very much. We've learned that as we've learned about his stuff. It makes our lives a lot easier. Like a lot.
Trying to be humble. Just can't do it. I'm so smart.
Well,
it's rare that you get the aid of one so powerful.
Yeah, we had one of those before. His name was Oromar.
No. Druids. There are many me's amongst the Harpers and in Baldur's Gate. But points at Ton again. Those are quite hard to get the aid of directly.
Alright, well, we'll count ourselves amongst lucky, then.
Having nature itself on your side is a great boon. I tried to parlay with the Saint in Cursible, but she did not want to speak much to me. But with him, we might not need her anymore. Bird brain. Where is Orma?
Well, so we were like on a river doing our thing, traveling, and then our Yanti came out of nowhere, and they're like, "Whoa!" And we started fighting them. And then they used a spell and they kind of surrounded Oromon. We couldn't save him because the spell was around them all. And then they disappeared with him. Now, the funny thing was he had to go willingly with them because they use a spell called Dimension Door, which I've used many times. And
I am aware.
So he left with them willingly. Maybe they threatened him, so he had to do it willingly. Don't know. But he's gone. Evelyn saw that there was snakes surrounding, and then I think he teleported underground with the Yonti people. Did you see that, Evelyn? Is that right?
There were snakes. They weren't like real snakes. And then they went into the water, not the ground. But there was no ripples or anything. They just right?
Tell me, how far away were you?
Well, far enough away that Rogar couldn't see. I could see.
From here to there, she just points across the end of the room. I put this fruit, so she puts like an apple in front of you, just like a normal sized apple.
Mm-hmm.
Put this over there. Somebody.
All right, here.
You put it over there, and it's like you see the apple's like maybe like this tiny, away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Smaller than that. Or bigger. Make a history check.
No. Nat 20, baby!
Nat 20.
Hell yeah!
You imagine that like it actually was just about half the size of the apple it is right now, and you were maybe around 200 feet away, 300 feet away.
It was like half the size of the apple, and it was a few hundred feet away. Like, it was a little ways, but I saw it.
So something that could fit maybe 3 to 8 people. And you said that there was snakes.
Well, they were like energy snakes. They were like
Right.
not real.
Something like that definitely isn't a wizard. It's too flashy. So it was either someone's god or someone's patron.
Ooh.
It was flashy for sure.
Ooh, that's not as good.
Yes, when you and me do things, it's clean, direct, energy, cause effect. When you see things like that, there's some kind of worship behind it, some kind of connection. And they use that to teleport away. So I'm thinking it was somebody's patron.
All right. Typically, when this power is used, do they teleport to a place here, like in this world, or could it just be anywhere and there's no way?
Well, I'm not all-knowing, but I'd like to say I know a fair amount. I would say the more likely option is that it's somewhere here.
Alrighty. So, the reason we came here, at least one of them, is to ask you to cast Sending, and maybe just check up, be like, "Are you okay? Where are you?" And then maybe we'll get him, or any other spell you can think of that might help us know where he is.
Tell me about this spell that separated you.
Oh, would I know what that is?
You can go ahead and make a Arcana check.
18.
18?
Yeah.
You think with an 18, it was 13 plus the level, right?
Yeah.
That meets, right?
Yes.
You know that Wall of Force is a thing that you guys have employed before, even. You know that that's a thing that happened, and you're kind of familiar with it. And now that you think about it, you're like, Wall of Force, you think it could have been a Wall of Force, but after you think of, like, the flickering, like, the difficulty it seems that they had casting some of their spells, that it wasn't Wall of Force. It was something past your scope.
Oh. Right, so here's the thing here. I was thinking about it. You know, I'm going to explain to you what it was like, but it's not that. There was a spell I'm sure you're familiar with your knowledge called Wall of Force. And
yes.
And it was like that. But now that I think about our adversaries, they couldn't have cast that spell. It was similar in use, but was different. Something beyond me.
It was a box.
A circle? Wasn't it a circle?
It was a box.
Okay. It was a box.
Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't get to him?
Tried to get in. I tried to phase through with my ghost powers. Didn't work.
That's strange. It should work. What did you try to use?
Like this.
Oh,
I hover up slightly.
What the fuck is that?
I'm cool. So basically, I'm like channeling the power of some Death's world with the Raven Queen, and I can be dead a little bit. Sorry. I can go through walls and things. So I was like, I can go through walls. I'll get Oromar. Couldn't.
We tried hitting it. We tried using weapons on it. We tried everything.
You could. It might have been a force cage.
Oh! Wait, I probably don't know what that is. What is
Make
that?
a roll. You can make a roll.
You gotta go.
Sorry to cut in, guys. There seems to be something going on with Mila's stomach around where her surgery was. Like, it almost looks like it possibly bloat.
Oh no.
So we might have to run her to the vet here.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's mostly going to be...
I've been a little bit distracted because of it. So,
No, of course. Yeah, do what you got to do.
Yeah. Especially if it's just mostly role play. Sorry, guys, but we don't want this to get worse. So.
It's all good.
We'll say just Rogar leaves the room, is with Aldriani, somebody comes in and is like, the 500, and then you have to go out and
thanks, guys.
take care of it.
Yep. Good luck.
Yeah, hopefully everything's good.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, and we're good on the stream too. Haha. Okay.
I didn't roll high 9, so
9.
what's that?
I'll bring it up. Give me a second.
Force cage. We would have got wrecked. Well, that's only 7th level. Yeah, something like that.
It is on the 7th tier of magic. It is an evocation school. No. It makes... It can take several forms. It could be one like a prison, or a solid box, maybe from here to the end of the table, around 20 feet. If it's the prison, maybe a little bit smaller. I'm sorry, it was the other way around. If it's a box, maybe half this table, 10 feet. If it's a prison, larger. Now, something within there can't leave unless it uses magic to do so. And even if they try to attempt it, they'd have to overcome the cage's energy to do so.
Alright.
So you're saying that the Yonti trapped themselves within it? With
And Oromar? Yes.
So if their plan was to take him and themselves out of there, they must have been fairly confident that they could break themselves out.
Sure. And that's what they did. So.
Yeah.
They could have even timed dropping the spell and teleporting, I guess.
Yeah.
Without having to risk anything.
No.
No.
You don't have to concentrate on it.
Oh, interesting. All right.
It seems whoever you're contesting with says... looks at Ton again. Just looks at the empty seat where Ormar was supposed to be sitting. Assets of their own.
Interesting. All right, so more powerful than we first imagined. Those people were. Interesting.
If it happens again, don't bother trying to dispel it.
Cannot be dispelled. Good to know. Thank you. Yes. Alrighty. Just out of curiosity, types of magical users that can cast that spell are what?
given the resources I could.
Alright.
And bards can.
Right.
And I think this narrows down what they could have been.
Mhm.
Those with ties to the outer planes, warlocks can.
And given you said likely a patron was the one that did the snake teleportation, we can assume such a thing.
It's funny how things line up that way, don't they?
Indeed. Do you have access to the sending spell today? Do you mind just asking where he is? What we can do? Is he okay?
Is there anything specific that you'd want me to relay to him? So that he knows that it's coming from a friend.
Hello, Ormar. This is Eurith and Friends. He'll love that. It was a little inside joke we had. And I think he would enjoy it in his time of need. A little bit of levity. But aside from that, the basics. We need to know where he is, a way in which we can rescue him, and if he's alright. At the end, another little thing to make sure he knows it's really me. Just ask him if he's evil. That other shirt.
Alright. Starts casting a spell. Yes, and friends here.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
No, there you go. Youth and friends here. Omar, are you alright? Where are you? Can we aid you? Are you evil?
Good.
She's just like,
why did you willingly go?
why did you go willingly? And then she's just kind of like, you see her eyes kind of glaze over. She's kind of just like, sits back in her chair a little bit.
Is Bob online? Can be like, he is.
And you hear her. Nothing.
Oh,
If I hear from him, I'll let you know.
all right. And in the meantime, if you think of anything that might be able to get us any details, at least anything from the comfort of your desk, that would be really nice. We'd be willing to pay any monetary value for any spells.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Last thing. Miss Cloak, I was told it only works for evil people. And that probably, if I put it on and I'm not evil, nothing bad will happen to me. And it won't even work, maybe. I was going to put it on today, but I just wanted to get your opinion on that before I do that.
She kind of like looks at it and she kind of like takes this deep breath. It's like, yes, I've only seen one other of that like in my life. I've thought about making one myself, but the time, the resources. I'm powerful enough. But if I were to try... Actually, let's see. If I were to try, it would be much easier to steal someone else's. and personalize it.
In what sense do you mean that?
Well, usually, if one makes such a thing, they make it so that no one else can really unleash its full power. So if you were to get your hands on one, you wouldn't really be able to grasp the scope of what it could do unless you got in there and tinkered with it yourself.
Who would be capable of doing that?
Well, I would like to say I'd give it a shot, but...
No, don't say but. Please.
She kind of like just...
You're dying.
That would be a bit of a hindrance, wouldn't it?
Yes. All right. Could I do it? Not really. Not yet. Yeah.
You just see the squint, that smile, and the eyes.
All right. I get it. Has to be a wizard. He's pretty powerful. Point it on. Probably can't do it. Has to be a wizard. All right. Damn it. Okay, but still we fight.
An artificer.
All right, artificer.
One of great power and renown.
Do we know any of those? History.
Armor.
The answer is no.
Okay. Damn it.
Make a history check, though.
Okay, thinking about cool wizards. I guess. And maybe some else.
Yeah.
17.
17. You do know one more.
Is he a dragon?
The dragon might be a good bet.
Okay.
But you also know Aaron Trent.
Remind me.
The Archmage.
Teleported us here?
Yes, that teleported you here.
And he's in Celestis? Alright. I've got an idea. Will I receive some of the powers? Maybe. Just not for all of them because of what you said. Alright. I've been told that it won't work unless I'm evil. We'll see. I'll just try it out. You guys get ready to kill me. Just in case bad things. Sorry.
Heard of such things, but I never thought them to be true. Good, evil, who decides these things?
Me.
I mean, somebody's got to.
Probably wizards of some coast.
Not anymore.
Well, yes.
Is there anything else?
There's not. Unless you guys got anything.
Nope. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
A pleasure. Sandra Ashvein. Harper at your service. Well, at least I used to be retired. Well?
Yes, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. You know how to sending us if you get in contact with Ormal, think of something. And we would appreciate if you'd give that at least a night of thought, please. It's pretty important.
Yeah.
Until next time then. Come on, guys.
You all leave.
Yep.
Okay.
Go. Now we would look for Rogar.
And Rogar is just outside, making sure Aldriani doesn't freak out and eat one of the guards. It's like the wind seems to be messing with them.
Alrighty, everybody ready to teleport back to the place? We go.
I'm all set.
Just make sure your wind spell isn't affected by strong winds, right?
It says nothing like that in my recorded notes.
Cool. Alright, just checking. before we do stupid things that aren't, then that we don't have to do. All right. Now we can't really go to that tree. Do we have to walk out of town again? Fucking fuck.
I mean, now it was a couple hours, wasn't it? Out of town. I mean, we could wind out or whatever it is. He said.
That's a lot.
Well, then we would have to wind,
untransform.
Yeah. Right. We can't Aldry on the. All right. Do you want to just go to the gate and just be like, please?
I mean,
pay for some
it's
dinosaurs.
the next day, right? Didn't they say that she's gonna be back?
Oh yeah, I guess we could. All right, let's go.
Yeah, we check it out at least.
All right.
Okay.
How pissed is she gonna be that you all and not me wrecked her boats?
But just pay her some gold. What? We got gold. We got lots of gold.
Okay. All right. And you guys go over.
Hey.
It's not much of a walk. You go over to where they were before. You see the same guard, the half orc, and the Choltzman man. Just, all right, you're back. Yeah, I'll go get her. And then just he opens the gate, walks inside, and honestly, I think that might be a good place to stop. It's kind of early, but with Hayden missing too. Yeah, I want to get more ready too. So
okay, sure. Sounds gravy.
3 hours, 30 minutes. Yeah, just a little bit shy of the normal 4 hours.
GG. Man, do I really put this cloak on? I think about that.
Yeah.
The dude said he's like,
no fighting, but like, you gotta be the same nature.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I gotta be evil. I gotta be some type of thing. And it sounds not worth it because he would fall off. Did Ormar was saying that would fall off if he didn't do things? That was the thing?
That's what he said, yeah. That's what he was complaining about.
It wouldn't just fall off right away?
No, I'd have to do things, I think, until it got pissed. And if it got pissed, then it falls off.
Yeah, right.
And I gotta do bad things, which makes me think, why the fuck would I even do it? But maybe Ormar was so fucking foggy about it, at least if I put it on, I would learn what the fuck he was trying to say.
Did you voluntarily take it off, or do we not know?
You know what? That's what probably I do. I say, I'm going to tune to it. And directly after, like let's say 30 minutes after I tune to it, I'm going to take it off. And if I don't, something fishy's happening. I'm going to say all that before I put it on.
And then we kill you.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But I think that would be the way to proceed. That way, if I get corrupted in any way, then
Yeah.
I have my previous word.
It's a cool plan.
Yeah.
Can't wait for you to try it.
Ominous.
The question is, do we try it when we're in a major city, or do we try it in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, maybe after. Well, I gotta try during a short rest anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Next short rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
GG's.
Good session.
Mm-hmm.
You guys. Nothing physically happened, but you learned things.
A lot of things.
You talked to people. You got beat on by a small lady. May or may not be Filipino. Anyway. But yeah, we'll find out
lukewarm water.
what happens next time. Thanks to anybody who's watching. Follow, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We have a link tree. We have a YouTube channel. If you missed anything. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.